Wackhead. Wackhead, I think I know well. Told us I'm 90% sure. I'm just watching one of the funniest one of the funniest lives. Like, it's actually a clip of Chris the Bricks, must have been from yesterday. I think it's Wacky World YouTube. Man, proper just being chuckling away at himself because he's got the chat. It's just like, you know, when you're belly laughing. Been doing a few like belly laughs, man. Honest. You know, when you've had like, oh man, Benny is the phrase, well, just get better. Van der, will be good there. Scouser, what's happening, bro? How have you found me? I thought you were hiding from us, man. I thought you might have been live the last few hours. See, usually when you jump in the panel, when you jump in a chat, it's usually a live follows, like. Are you around for a bit, like Scouts? I put the link out in a bit. I'll just get your head around this because just be proper chuckling away. Like, I recommend it if you like a bit of, as long as you don't despise Chris the Brick, you'll find it funny. You know what I mean? You'll find it funny. Scouser wants to come up and this could be fun then, couldn't it? It's good though, because at least they don't have to listen to me all night, you know what I mean? Basically, well, I'll wait till he comes on and then they'll only have to say it out twice. But yeah, I'm looking forward to, never thought I'd say it, but in the YouTube world, I'm not, like, looking forward to Tunezy's live at 9 o'clock. And like, it is only in the YouTube world, you know what I mean? It's like, instead of watching normal telly, like Coronation Street, it's like waiting for an episode of Coronation Street. Yeah, I've got to recommend that, right? The Wacky World of YouTube, the roast, where they're going in on Paul Allen, man. Thing is, if Scouser jumps up, Scouser doesn't watch much, does he? So you watch him, man, the chat, man. I'm going to have to, because I was just wanting to see if anyone else thought it was as funny as I did. It's like you've got Radio Babs and banter, like jumping back in and banter jumping up the panel and go, oh yeah, you got Gaff at the start. Yes, Les, my screen's all funny, you know. Bring it on, mate. What's happening?
It's happening, Fly. Fucking caught you that last.
I've done some of the screen.
Because of your shifts and that. I always miss you because you're on a bit day and that, aren't you? So,
mate, you know what it is? This week, mate, right? Major changes. I've done some of his screen, you know. It does me head in this tablet. But
you're on a tablet now, yeah?
Yeah, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing with it.
What is it? An iPad?
A good bit of kit, yeah. It's Samsung.
Yeah. Oh, Sammy. Yeah, just as good.
It was a good one. I only got it last Christmas, but I still can't get the hang of it, mate. Can't get the hang of it. It's simple things, man, that I can't even find.
Is that what you use, Android? You like?
Yeah.
Oh well, you best sticking to it then, mate. If we're going to say if you're with Apple, I'd say go with Apple, but I'm Apple.
Are you doing it on your phone? Do you do them on your phone?
No, on me iPad.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, just
And do
watch
you
it
have
on the
it like?
telly.
Do you have it like? Is it sat up like on a stand? You know, a long ways
Yeah,
up or
it's on a
sideways?
stand, and it's it's the other way around. It's not horizontal.
Yeah, yeah.
You know when
What
you
and,
have it
and are you
horizontal on the
like?
stand.
And are you like flicking away with your index
Yeah,
finger
no,
and that?
no. But what happens when you do it that way, right? Stokes, she'll tell you she does the same thing. It's the same thing. You can't
Big up
see
to you.
your That's Dave Smith, right, Dave? Long time, lad. Oh, you're good, fella. So when your tablet's like that way,
Yeah,
you can't see your comments on the screen. You've got to
yeah.
turn it the other way around, you know what I mean? And it's a pain in the ass.
All
So
right,
what I
yeah,
do
yeah,
sometimes, fly. So I'll have it on the telly with the volumes on,
yeah,
or my other phone, me burner for this. I'll just
yeah, yeah.
have it on now with the volumes on, and then. But sometimes my fucking phone's in the car, or it's because it's a phone I don't use. Do you know what I mean? It's only for this. You with me?
Yeah. So when you've got it on the telly, have you got the chat on the right hand side?
Yeah, that's what I've started doing now. Yeah,
Is that through a Fire Stick? That?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It only works with a Fire Stick, you know that. If you put YouTube on, you can't get the chat.
No,
I can't
I've
get
had
the chat.
YouTube before I got a stick years ago, mate. It used to come on YouTube.
Did it? It's never. I thought it was only a Fire Stick thing. That.
Oh no, mine's you. You're getting it through like your iPod, your thingy in it on you, your airplane. It's the telly. Do you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
know where you link your tablet or your phone up to your TV, and you
Oh
can use
yeah.
YouTube. It's a
Yeah, yeah.
pain in the ass, isn't it? Getting the codes and all that fucking shite.
Oh man. I still don't. Do you use them thingies, Scouts? You know the scan codes. Have you ever done one of them? It says scan this, and it puts
Yeah,
you
it's a
just straight.
QR code, the square box.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you use
you're
them?
just getting used to that. How you fly? Yeah, it's a
Mate,
pain in the
I
ass,
can't
lads,
even
isn't
do it. I can't
it?
even do it.
I
I
get
think you
it,
have to
fly. I get
download
it,
the
lad.
app.
Stevie boy,
It's heavy.
I get it, lad.
Yeah, man.
It's a fucking learning curve on here. It just is, isn't it? It's just the way it is. But
So have you,
it's been
have you just come
fucking.
on now, Scouts? Have you just come on for the
Oh
night, or have you been in a few?
no,
I've
well,
seen you somewhere earlier.
I was on the other night, mate. Right, but you'll have heard because everyone's heard. You know, Paddy going off with the other fella Billy.
Oh, was
Well,
that on your?
I had it on my channel. Cut was broadcasting it, but it went heavy. So I was like, fuck that. I'm not. I'm fucking deleting that fucking thing. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
They always end up like. How come yours always end up like that, Scouts?
I know.
You've
Three
got a
and a half hour
reputation for it
live.
now.
Listen to this though. A 3.5 hour live, and at the end of it, three
Yeah.
minutes. Fuck the whole live up. Do you know what I mean? But I like Paddy though. I like Paddy. You know what I mean? He's
Are we talking Paddy Ward?
yeah, passive, yeah.
He hasn't been in here, yet. I don't think I'm on.
Harry,
He always says all right in other channels, like all right, Moon and that, but he's never been in here. Definitely not.
yeah. Mm.
Um,
He probably will. I think he's making his rounds now, isn't he? 'Cause he used to be quiet, like in the chats and that.
look at all that.
Jimbo lad, Jimbo that ball. Big up Jimbo, mate.
Yeah, I've got some. You know what, Scouts, like chats, like they come and go. People come and go out your chat, and I remember you. I remember when I used to watch Fighting Trolls, yeah.
Yeah,
And obviously, he was on a different scale with the numbers and all that. But he,
yeah.
he, he
He
would
was
he
with
would
everyone. He was the
he
boy,
would
wasn't
often you would hear him like just saying, "Oh, where's everyone gone?" People who used to come in and they don't.
he? Yeah,
And I used to think, Pablo, man, you've got 700 people in. You know what I mean? You can't be. But I know what he
yeah,
means now. You do notice
yeah,
when people aren't there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
no, people can't make it all the time, especially people
yeah, yeah,
like people at work and that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's fucking it's hard, isn't it? You know, and the way it's been lately, Fly, I just haven't been fucking interested in it whatsoever. It's just been
Yeah.
horrible, mate. It's the worst I've ever known it, to be honest. And everyone's on fucking eggshells, mate. Like, they don't know what to fucking do. People aren't going on panels as much
Yeah.
cause they're scared. You know what I mean?
It's bad, isn't it? Like in YouTube world, it is. It's bad, man.
Yeah. Especially when I fucking first come on, it ain't like this. You were having banter and that, and we were having a laugh. Do you remember? We used to have a
Yeah, man.
laugh. Wherever you'd go,
Yeah,
you'd have a laugh. It's
yeah.
not like that now. It's not like it's fucking miserable, mate. You know, and like,
I,
I've had
I, I
10 days
always
off.
laugh for all my laughs, man. I always laugh. I'm
Yeah,
laughing
but
most
yours
of
is a
the time, man.
pretend laugh, though, innit? You put batteries in yours. How's Lou, anyway? How's the
Oh,
boss?
she's all right. She
The
doesn't hardly
gaffer?
come on anymore now.
I know,
You won't see her, but she still watches a bit. Like,
I know. The thing is, it's on her as isn't it? Right, Cindy girl.
he's Cindy who buys the subs. So she's probably got another 500 by the time
What,
like this
Cindy
comment
buying the
goes.
subs? No.
She won't tell us
How
where
many
from
subs
those.
have you
Like,
got, Cindy?
huh?
I
Oh,
can't
she's
see the
got
chat.
every week. She's got another 1,000 special. You know what I mean?
You had the bollocks, Cindy, you're not telling no one. I
I
think
did
it's
watch
funny,
though.
that.
Did you? She
I
done
think
this.
it's hilarious.
She done this open panel karaoke. Yeah,
Oh
and
no, I was in the chat. I
yeah,
thought, there's fucking no way I'm going on there
people
and
coming
fucking
all the way.
singing
Like
nothing.
there were Americans, weren't there? Who she had on it.
Yeah, yeah. Fucking hell.
Honestly, I did. I listened
And
to
there
it.
was a foreign fella as well. Can't think of his name now. Mr. fucking some T.
I
Someone.
can't remember what he was singing. What was he singing, Scout? If you
And
remember,
I don't
there was,
know.
there was a woman on first though. She was quite good. Like that. I don't know who that was. Sounded quite professional. You know, a bit like what do you call her, Sinead O'Connor. I thought.
Yeah. That's a point Dave's made there, Dave Smithers. You know what I mean? There's fucking
Seen,
breeding ground for
I
donglins,
seen
mate.
Dave chipping away last night and going back to the old Dave. It was very mild, like
Yeah.
Smithers. I seen you in Tunesy's, got a few little digs at Tunesy. He couldn't
I
help
know
himself.
Dave used to go on everyone's channel and fucking keep them in lines, and
Mm.
he'd
Oh
tell them
yeah,
off,
man.
wouldn't he, if they were out of order?
It's since he's got this job on the bins, like Scouts, he's
Don't
chilled
blame
right
him.
out.
Don't blame him, though, Fly
It
Lad.
must be the fumes off all the rubbish and that, the carpet and that. Chilled him out. All right, Cindy, not just Americans, all
No,
over the
I
world,
know
yeah.
there was a foreigner there since he, wasn't it? Mr. T. And like, I can't remember his name. Mr. T.
See, when you get all these subs, it goes to your head like Scouts, right? And you start like, saying like
That's a new one, that.
going
That's like
international and that.
original, and they're having the karaoke on here. Like Stokesy does the quiz.
Yeah, but she's
Cindy's
got a
doing the
good
fucking
sound though.
karaoke.
There's a good sound. It's good quality as well. It's not like, if I did one now, it'd just be like the sound would be terrible. But it was quite good on there. I did listen to it like about for half an hour, I think,
Yeah,
because there was no else on. Like,
yeah. It's fucking hard getting around everyone, mate. You know what I mean? And like, fucking, there's only
see this
certain
fella.
panels
Have
I
you
go
seen
on, mate.
Jimbo the Bull about Scouts? Have you seen
What's
Jimbo the
that?
Bull about Jimbo the Bull?
Yeah, what about him?
So he's like been staunch like the last few weeks. He's proper, he's always in the lives and that. Put good input.
He's always like that. He sounds Jimbo.
Yeah, man.
He's
And
always in the lives and the chats and that. Yeah,
yeah, I
you
forgot
always
what I
see
was.
him around, like, don't you?
I forgot what the point was. Now I was trying to make.
You're always trying to make them points, though, aren't you?
Yeah, honestly,
Never
man.
heard it before, Fly.
Oh, he is. you scouts? Have
What?
you been looking at? Do you ever look at my community posts?
Listen to Nostalg there. He shifts John Miller.
Yeah, because I'm on fire, aren't I? I'm on
Kirk,
fire.
is it?
I've had about 4 footy bets up this week.
Have you?
Yeah, one
It's
of them
not
was
the killer. Isn't that the fucking
167
Al?
quid.
The Al punch that used to have the long hair and that. You know, fucking long grey hair. And used to wear all mad rings and that at the
John
races.
McCree, yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah. Looked like he
celebrity Big
fucking
Brother
something
and
off
that.
spitting image, didn't he? You know what I mean?
Flavors, look, I used to call Flavors John McCree. You know, when he had his deer stalker on and that. He used to look like John McCree. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes, I've been on who have I been on today? I've been on because I've been off
Yes,
work
brother.
today, so I bounced on Monks, went on, Zeus was on. See him on a visit. Oh, he's on the tour of Liverpool, you know, Jim.
Oh, seeing a little bit of that, yeah. What's he
See,
doing back
yeah,
there, like? What's he
yeah,
doing back there?
yeah. He used to live down in Scotty, that's where he was born and bred. And watch that, I'm not telling it, but people
Is he
watch it, you know what I
working
mean?
there, though? Is he
What?
working there? Because I missed it. Is he
I
working
don't
there for
know,
the few
mate.
days?
I don't know if he's where. He was up there doing something. I think he was. I think he mentioned
He's
something
all
like,
over the shop, Jimbo, like, and he's all over the country, man. I don't know when he sleeps. Honestly, I
hey,
don't think he does sleep. Jim,
you know,
Zeus.
Jimbo the Bull or
No, Zeus.
Zeus? Zeus. He looked on it.
I think he survives on about 4 hours kip a day. It's one of them.
I only get 5 hours, kid. Don't fly, you know. That's all I get, mate.
Is it?
Fucking
I
does my
know
head
most
in. Oh,
people
it's
on here are
Saturday.
like that,
I can't
aren't
have a
they?
lie-in on a Saturday, mate. I'm up at 6:30, 7 o'clock. She's snoring a box off, mate. You know what I mean? Oh, mate, there's a cup of love. Alright, but and you're already up. Know what I mean? Can't lie in. I can't have a lie in, lads. Don't know what it is. I just wake up automatically, mate.
Loads of people do it here, though, don't they? Like, you hear it all the time. Like,
And then your mates are in bed till fucking 12, 1 o'clock. You can't get hold of them on a Saturday, and you're like, fucking hell. It's just me.
I couldn't function on that. Like, you know what I'll do? I'll have like when I'm on earlies, I'll only get about 4 or 5 hours, and I'll feel like shit all week.
Yeah, because you're
And
on splits, aren't you?
well, I've just gone back on 12 hours. These last 2 night shifts,
Splits.
I've just done my first 2 12-hour night shifts for the
Yeah.
first time in 10 months.
The splits, though. You know, I'm back on splits.
Continentals is like 3 on 3 off.
She was on splits. Jill was on splits. She's been on full time nights now for 10 months and she's fucking made up.
I know
She's
we
made
were
up.
on about it last time you were on, weren't we? Saying like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Is
Probably
that
glad to
the
get me to fuck. You know what I mean?
yeah? Is that like the recipe for good marriage and that permanent
So,
night shift?
yeah, works for us, like, do you know what I mean? Works
Yeah.
for us, like. But she
And that,
does
and what?
12 hours, mate.
So when she gets in, what does she do? Does she go straight to sleep, or because I know loads of people who do different things when they get in off nights,
Yeah,
like
because they're still
sleep.
wired, aren't they? They're up for a couple of hours,
Well,
aren't they?
because I get straight into bed, mate. Straight into bed when I walk through the door. No pass and go or anything, mate.
It
And I try
depends.
to
See,
get
I'm out the
straight to
house.
sleep.
So if she's on 8 till 8, I won't see her. If she's on 10 till 10, I won't see her
Yeah,
because I'm out. You know what I mean? And she's in bed till like 4:30, 5 then. So,
yeah. Oh, 4:30. That's a good kid, that like.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, mate. She's like fucking Rip Van Winkle, mate. And that cunt slept for 1,000 years, didn't he? Aye, she can fucking sleep, mate, I'm telling you.
The
Aye.
snoring thing's bad, like in it. I know. I think I snore like a little bit, but it's one of them in it. I have like. Uh, I have had like experience of being with someone who snores, you know what I mean? And it is bad, like, do man nothing. Loud, innit?
Yeah. I hate snoring, like.
Big up
Can't
to
stand it. Yes. I've seen Curse for a while.
yeah, gives a little break. Like, it's one of them where you don't sort of notice that she wasn't there. You know what I mean? After a few days, everyone was like, "Where's Kers? Where's Kers?" And it's like
I was
mad,
off
isn't
for
it? 'Cause,
10 days. Fly, I always take time out, mate.
oh,
I
mate,
make,
I
I
said
make, I
you were like
make, I
Haley's
make a
Comet.
rule of it now.
You were like Haley's Comet. I said, didn't I? You just like you disappear for like months, like Daryl Adams.
Have you spoke to Zadel?
Yeah, I spoke to him last week.
What's happening?
Um, he's all right, you know. He's
Yeah.
still looking after his dogs and that. They're
So
doing
I
his
was,
head
trying,
in.
I was trying to phone him, but then I found out he lost his phone, didn't he?
Oh, he had loads of shit with his phone, like. Yeah, so he lost his phone, yeah. He lost his phone, right, for like months and months. No one knew where I hadn't heard from him for months and months, right? And then I'm laid in bed a couple of months ago, right? Phone ring, Daryl Adams. So I was like, hell, I hadn't heard from him for months, right? It was about, I think it might have been like it's about 9 o'clock in the morning. So I
Yeah.
laid in bed, I answered the phone, I went, now then, son. And he went, I haven't had my phone for 10 months, I turn it on. 2 messages off you in 10 months. He goes, what's going on there, lad? What's going on there, lad?
Yeah, that
They
sounds
started
fucking
giving me
like.
loads of grief, man, on 9 o'clock
Yeah,
in the
that
morning.
sounds like Zadel.
Yeah, so he didn't,
Probably a godsend he hasn't fucking on me
he
because it's
went,
been vile, hasn't it? To be fair.
I often think, what would he make of it, you know, like where would he stand in it all? Because I don't know, his channel didn't like sort of back anyone, did it?
No, but I'm not, and there's like there's fucking narratives going around that like he got bullied. Zadel was the wrong one to be bullied by any fucking mate. But he wouldn't
Yeah,
allow it, mate.
no,
You
no,
know,
no,
you
no.
know he wouldn't fly.
No, we all see
No
he
the
got
shit
bored of
that
it,
I
to be
do.
honest. He got bored of it, like basically, yeah. It was too easy for him, I think. Too easy for him. Like he, he, he did it. He sort of got to where he wanted to get it. It showed that he could do it, and then he got bored of it. But Daryl said he might. You can't say he'll never come back or never.
No,
Probably
you can't
watching.
say no.
Probably watching. He does
He'll
still
do
watch
well.
stuff.
He'll do well. I'll bet you he do it when he comes back. He smashes it when he comes back.
I mean, people are saying that he sort of ran off because of the shit he was getting in his last few. Because his
That's
last
what I
few lads
mean. That's
were
what I've
were a
just
bit
said.
mad.
I was getting told he was getting bullied. I pans echo lad.
But like I say,
Yeah.
anyone who sort of knew him and knows what he's like knows that that wasn't it. You know what I mean?
Listen, there's no fucking way he's allowed that. No way. Why you know that yourself, mate? There's no way that he'd
Mm.
fucking be bullies on here, mate. Bullies off.
There's still
You know what I
people
mean?
who and I don't know, like who were met through Daryl. One of them, Dan Jackson. You don't see you hardly see Dan now, and he was like a proper sound lad.
Yeah,
That
there was a
remember?
few people that only went on Daryl's. You don't see them on anyone else's channels, and they've just
Yeah,
disappeared since Daryl's gone, haven't they?
yeah. But I don't know. I reckon I reckon some of them still watch. Um,
Yeah, they probably have
and,
a little nose, won't they?
mm,
See what's going on.
you
But
watch that Liverpool? Liverpool are on fire, aren't they? I think they're going
I
to win
don't
the lot,
follow the
mate.
TV fly. I watched that game, like, do you know what I mean? But I don't follow the footy TV lads. I know you do, your footy mouth lives as well, and
Well, I mean, Borough are doing me nothing this season, like absolutely doing me nothing. We've done the double over Leicester, and then we get beat off Plymouth at home. You know
yeah,
what I mean? You come off the back of beating probably going to be the champions in their own patch. And then 3 days later, you get beat off Plymouth at home 2-0. Get booed off. Yes, Davy's from Borough.
Do you know you near Paul Bennett, are you? Like,
Yeah, not far. Yeah, not far.
But it's the
Not
same
far.
area as you. He's not a Geordie, is he?
No. Yeah, I've just been. I've just seen something about Brian Clough, and I'm about 3 miles from where Brian Clough was grew up.
Brian Clough, the manager of Nottingham, from years
Yeah,
ago. Not about.
Cloughie. Yeah, he's from 3 mile away from where I am now.
Hated him. No one he was fucking hated, wasn't he?
Well, you know what? I've seen documentaries about him and that, and I bet there's 100 more that I haven't watched. But as far as his football career, he was Borough's top scorer. You know what I mean? Borough's top all-time scorer. He scored about 200 odd goals for Borough.
Oh, I don't
But
know.
then
Mate, just a man.
Yeah. He grew up round here. He played all his school football for round Borough. Yeah, he's a Borough lad through and through.
And then he took the manager role on after this football career, did he? Like most of them do, don't they?
Hang on a minute, we've got a newcomer here. Who's it?
Oh, yeah, you is it?
Dave, someone.
Something, Dave, lads.
Get up there, son.
Nah, then, lads, you alright?
Yeah, you doing all right, Dave? Yeah, you doing well in your job, lad? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it, mate. It's going well.
Yeah, good.
And you do about 5 hours a day, mate.
How's the
Bad, can it?
We've still got COVID, mate.
Nah, it's gone, mate. I was back at work today and yesterday.
So how many days did you actually have off?
5.
5?
No, 6, sorry. 6 days off.
Naughty that, innit? I bet you were deviled, weren't you?
Not really, mate. I didn't feel...
Sick note in it, Dave.
Sorry, mate.
You throw a sick note in. You get paid.
Yeah, I get 14 days paid sickness a year. But when you get COVID, you get sick. They've changed the policy. You get 6 days. Once you've done your 6 days, you don't even have to test no more. You can just go back into work. Weird, mate. With the
You're council, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, the council, man. The council, they have it easy, man, don't they? Dave's always telling us that he's knocking off early and that.
Yeah, but listen, that job, and you know this, Dave, years and years ago, I knew, it was like, doing the bins was like, there was a stigma attached to it. Now, these days, it's one of the most sought after fucking jobs, mate.
Yeah, I love it, mate. 26 grand a year, good pension.
See what I mean, Dave? It's I know a lot.
They're always going to need them, aren't they? They're always going to need the bin men, aren't they?
Yeah.
I only had 6 days off from me COVID. Went back. There's 5 new starters, mate, in a week. I was like, who the fuck are they?
All newbies.
Yeah, because
did you feel like a boss then, Dave? Yeah.
Hey.
Did you feel like a boss
Dave
then?
driving the truck and that now, man. He gets sit behind the wheel and that.
Far from a boss then, mate. One of the lads has been there 38 years.
Fucking hell, that's a career, isn't it?
Good pension off that, mate.
Yeah.
So Dave, they're all thingies now, aren't they? Because I remember when you used to just put black bags out, you know what I mean? Honestly, in the borough, I can remember the bin.
And then empty them. There's none of that. It's all health and safety now. You've got lifters on the back of the wagon. You put your bin over it, just lifts and tips it. Then you put the bin back where it was.
And do you get told, do your bosses say to you, if that bin's facing the other way, don't you touch it, you don't have to touch it, or if someone hasn't put the bin out properly, can you just leave it? Are you one of them,
No, all the bins get emptied, mate. Unless they're contaminated. We're not allowed to touch them if they're contaminated.
What about the lids have to be closed, don't they? You can't ram them.
In what
Where we
respect,
are, right?
contaminated? Sorry, Fly, go on.
Where we are, right, Dave? Honestly, our bin men, if that bin lid isn't closed, they won't take it away. If the bin's not faced the right way, they just leave it and they're not bothered.
You
I've had
can't take
loads of them.
5 bags hanging out the top of it, but if the lid's open from like, because there's one extra bag in it, it's, yeah, we do all that, mate. Not that bad, fucking hell.
Yeah.
You see
Some
my
of them
bin,
are,
You
though.
can't get the lids down because the fucking bag pushing the lids up.
Oh, mate, I've been ready to murder a few bin men. Swear down, I've been running down the road after them. In traffic down. Honestly, the one job that pissed me off because they were not right awkward bastards. Honest. But yeah, Dave might be the new breed of bin man.
Good job, mate. I can't. It's one of the best moves I ever made, mate. Being made redundant from that. It's worked out all right. My mental health's a lot better. Do you know what I mean? My depression's gone right fucking down. I'm doing a job that I enjoy, and it's well paid, mate. So what? You can't complain.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Dave. It's done you the world's a good lad, hasn't it?
Yeah, has it, mate? Yeah.
Yeah. So are you still watching, Dave, or what? Still watching much?
Not really, mate. If I'm honest, it's full of fucking idiots. Julian with his voice changer, fucking muppet. Then you got stuff in fucking GNE and they're all fucking idiots, mate. They're all idiots. They live in their own little world, mate. It's not right.
It's not, is it?
Jimmy's right on the top of me, like my hit list for like people who you want to punch.
Oh yeah.
He has been for a while. Like he's just, you know what, right? Let me say this now, right? And no, I can't believe no one's mentioned this. You know when they were all going in on him and like, are we saying this isn't him? This Thai blow.
Yeah.
He's still saying that isn't him, right? But he's dropped a few bollocks lately, right? And it is him. It's got to be him, right? But I can remember only a few months ago, Jimmy, right, admitted to, putting dodgy links on his community post where if you click on that link, he gets some sort of control over your phone or your emails. He admitted that he put them links up where
but listen,
dodgy ones.
when people admit stuff like that, it's usually bullshit because people wouldn't tell you, would they? Do you know what I mean? If they can do shit like that, do you think?
No, I can remember him saying it, and I'm thinking
I'm not
that
saying
is
he
one
never
of the
says
worst
it.
things you could do on here, and he's having a go at the people.
I'm not saying he never says it, but
Big up, Gav.
Yeah, Boss Man in the chat. Big up, Boss Man. Gav B.
Boss Dog's smashing it like at the minute. Did you see his last video?
Yeah,
Mate,
I think I was reading the
three and
comments.
a
I've
half
been seeing
thousand views.
Scran videos and that, hasn't he?
Yeah. All right, mate. No, that's all.
3,500 views. Man was like making community posts of how many views he was getting in there.
It's like, no.
He cracks me up, man, Boss Dog. He's absolute piss take, you know what I mean?
The G, mate. The G.
Just real, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's off his nut, man. He's totally off his nut. What's that picture he's got on there now? What's that say on his avatar there? What, man? What's that?
So, no.
Somebody's red or something. The back of like a red tank or something. His last one looked like a London taxi. That's why he changed it.
There's Audi, I think, an RS or something. Might be. I don't know. Boss Man will tell you.
Yeah, Dave, I've been impressed, mate, with how like calm you've been over the last few months, mate.
It's not feeling it anymore, mate. Do you know what I mean? There's certain channels that I nip in and say hello, but I just stay away, mate. I watch a little bit, and that's about it.
He loves people to get into troubles, doesn't he, lad? Fly.
So what are you doing with the extra time then, Dave? What are you doing with the time that you would have been on here?
Just watching documentaries and stuff like that, mate, if I'm honest.
You were going to say that. You were going to say that.
You know I love David Attenborough, mate. Anything David Attenborough, I'll watch it. That's what I've been doing. Watching
You watch
that.
all the war stuff as well, don't you? And my dad watches the World
Nelly.
War stuff, World War Two and all.
Yeah, I've just
Like
watching fucking The Last Kingdom and Vikings Valhalla, stuff like that about the Vikings.
Vikings. Have you
Vikings.
watched the first Vikings, Dave?
Yes, yeah, I have.
Ragnar
Brilliant, man.
Lombrock, that one.
Yeah, the class, mate. I
Brilliant,
love that, me.
brilliant, mate.
That's one
And
series
the
I'd love to
Vikings
come back like.
Valhalla. That's good.
They're
That's
all
good.
basically different versions of the same story, aren't they? They have all their own different same characters.
Yeah.
The Last Kingdom's about the Danes in it. The other one, Vikings, about the Norwegians in it.
Here, did anyone see that new series of The Force from Middlesbrough on Channel 5 the other night, 9 o'clock?
No, I've got that on my favourites to watch on catch up, mate. If I'm honest.
Mate, you watch that. It's the whole series is from Middlesbrough, yeah. It's,
Right,
What is it like?
Channel 5, it's called The Force. It's just started this week from Middlesbrough, the full season. Oh, mate, there's some lunatics, man. I'll see.
Oh, like the Busy's chasing them and all that.
Yeah, like it's like the Interceptors, but they go behind the scenes, with the murder detectives and all that.
Yeah.
And
them Interceptor cars, fly are usually cars that are being confiscated, on a pocket order, on a proceeds of crime order. Used to have one outside the Liverpool headquarters, right? You'd have a big Subaru on a stand with a big sign. This is being confiscated off the drug dealers. Like, you'd see them everywhere, these cars, and like the British just confiscate them and use them themselves. The supercars.
what's this Matrix? What's this? What's Matrix? Like, why are
Just
they
a
splattered
team. It's
all?
just a team of busies that are like the rootless, mate. The rootless
Oh,
drive around in yellow vans. I rated them in the van and they just fucking and to get you in there, mate. And they know you. You're getting the pace, them, mate. Yeah, cunts like.
I'm laughing my head off here at Banter when Banter jumped on that Chris the Brixie. Have you seen that Wacky World of YouTube, Dave? Mate, so funny, man. The chat is hilarious. I've just been belly laughing before coming here. When Banter jumps on your panel like Mr. Panorama, you know what I mean? Like the way
Banter.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him around for time,
No, you don't, but he's straight on the panel calling Paul Annan. It was all about just going in on Paul Annan, basically.
What's up with him, that Paul Annan? What's his problem, him?
Stolen valor.
It's looking that way, like, isn't it, Dave? I don't think I think
it's
always
been obvious from day one that, It's been obvious, mate.
Yeah, I've got to agree, But you know what? A little bit of me wants to like give him a little bit of the benefit of the doubt because I've watched it all. I've watched a lot of him, and I know what people say of it. And you can see the tides turning a little bit, even day by day.
Mate,
I think the day's been a bad day for him.
Prove it, wouldn't you? You'd prove it. You just wouldn't accept all the shit that people are chucking at you. You'd prove it some way or another.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't.
Just to shut them up. Just to shut the fuckers up, mate.
Yeah. You
can't even answer stupid, like basic questions about stuff, and that. It's obvious.
Yeah, they're big on that in America, aren't they? They're on YouTube as well. There's a fella that goes after Stolen Valley.
YouTube friends, mate. That's what he does.
What's that?
He talks shit for YouTube friends, mate. That Annin. He does, mate.
I know, he heard him last night. Cool.
I tell you what, though, like, I know I talk a lot, but somebody June said I was boring, right? So what does that make Paul Annan's like?
Boring. I'm boring. I know I'm boring. I put it out there. I'm boring. That's why I come on here to have a fucking laugh because I'm boring. Right, Mr. E, lad.
I was barely laughing at some of his comments.
Tunezy's just a fucking idiot. He's a fool to himself, mate.
Yeah.
When things don't go his way, he cries like a little girl. Oh, my mental health. My mental health. Look what you're doing to me. Well, if that was the case, mate, and you was feeling like that, any normal man with children like and a missus like he has, they'd take a step back, mate, and come off YouTube for a bit. But he's that fucking involved in it. He don't know what fucking day of the week it is, the clown.
He says he needs security and all that, Dave. You know what I mean?
I think he ain't got a life outside YouTube, mate. That's what it is. He don't go out the house only when he needs to. And he classes these people on YouTube that have his back as proper mates. That's how he sees it. He's a fucking idiot.
Well, we do know he's live, and he's live apparently 20 minutes, and it must be this is the new tunes coming back. You know what I mean?
So he's saying it, isn't he?
He's like, I just want to have a laugh at that, and he's putting mad posts up all day and that. It's just it'll last about half an hour. Honestly, half an hour. Give him half an hour, right? And he'll be calling somebody a no good wrong cunt. Guaranteed. Probably. I bet Mr. England isn't unblocked. Right? I bet he's still blocked, Mr. England. He goes in hard, mate. Goes in hard.
Fuck yeah, it's literally outside.
You know what, mate? It hasn't. It's been raining here for the last few days, but before that, it was like the first frost that we've had, really.
We get a bit of frost in the mornings, mate, on the roofs and that, but it seems to be gone straight up.
You, Dave, you know that I've been working Monday to Fridays, don't you, since I went back to work.
Yes, right.
Well, the last 2 nights, I've dropped back on the continental shifts this week, right? So I've just done my first 2 12-hour night shifts, mate. Killers, man, killers. So I'm back on my old shifts now.
I couldn't do it, mate. It fucked with my body clock, that, having to do shifts and stuff like that. 12 hours is a long time, man.
Yeah.
It is, you know, it is, man. I mean, we've all done...
And that's just your work time, Dave, isn't it? You don't get travelling and all that, mate.
Scouts, have you ever done like a 12-hour shift? A 12-hour shift where you're on your feet all day?
Yeah.
20,000 steps I did today. We were having a laugh about it this morning. Like, I did a live about 4. Actually, to break the night up, I've done 2 lives this week at 3 o'clock in the morning from in my car.
Oh yeah, at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, and like I've had a proper laugh. Like Nostog works night, so he was there every night. Barry, you know, Baz, the quiz kick.
You're always going to get people of a night, aren't you? On here.
Oh, mate, it was quality. There was only I think there was about 10 or 15 in each night. And I was just bantering with them. I had the radio on as well. So tunes on the background. Like, it was good crack. Good crack. Yes, Mick Johnson. They're on my page anyway. They're a good laugh. They're only on for half an hour each.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's going to be good to see what tunes he comes out with. Like, I know Dave does like it when I say tunes. He do.
No, it sounds gay as fuck, mate.
It's supposed to though, because he sounds gay as fuck, doesn't he? All the gearing and that. You just like, what even is that? You know what I mean?
I don't know, mate. Don't know what to think of the bloke, if I'm honest, mate.
I can tell by his tone in your voice when you're talking about him. It's like,
just winds me up, mate. It's the same shit that he's talking about that he was talking about a year ago. Do you know what I mean? It's just regurgitated bullshit, mate.
Yeah.
He puts it out,
man. It's
and then when it back, mate, he fucking puts the mental health act on. Talking about he's been getting fucking death threats and money put on his head and that. What world's he living in, mate?
Oh, I don't know. He's mad, isn't he? I pulls him on the death threat, on the what am I talking about? On the mental health cards, I pulls him on it. I mean, so if you can talk and tell us all about your mental health, deep, every little detail, you've got security and all that, and you can't get no help. The NHS have just left you, and he went, yeah. I went, nah, not a chance, mate. If you're
No.
that bad. Because the way he was making out, he was psychotic.
Yeah,
You
well,
know
look,
what I
it's like
mean? He had to have security and that with him.
I've had bipolar for years, and when you get that bad, mate, you put down as a risk, not only to yourself but to the public if you're going on like that, mate. It won't be allowed.
Yeah.
Is I saying that that's what he's doing, or is he taking the piss out of someone else for doing that?
No, he was serious, right? He was telling us on most channel, mate, but he went deep into it. You know what I mean? And I went, no, mate. If you know all that, right, and you know and you know that this is making your mental health worse, so why are you coming on here? Why are you coming on? And then the attitude changed. Then you fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Didn't like
Mr.
it, mate.
England, are you aware? Has Mr. England met Ice Jim? I can't remember if they've been in their chats before, because Mr. England is next level. He's next level,
Yeah,
mate. Like, you're never going to
Mr.
beat him. You'll be
Mr.
taking
Is,
off more than you can chew there, mate.
yeah.
But we'll keep an eye on that one, mate.
Stay out of it.
Dave, have you seen the bets that I've been getting up, mate, last few days?
I have, mate. Yeah, I have.
I'm on
How did
fire.
you get on last weekend?
Yeah, I've had 4 this week, mate. I've never had 4 in my life.
No, I'm on about Borough. Oh no,
Oh,
you put
but
Preston, didn't you? That was it. Because I was fucking taking the piss, wasn't I?
yeah.
You seen that Lincoln are on fire, mate? You seen it?
Oh, yeah, they're on a streak now. What's the streak now?
9 games unbeaten, 6 wins in them 9 games.
That's a good run down where I is now, like.
9th, 7 points off the playoffs. We've got the best defense. You've got the second best defense in the league, and we've got the best form in the league at the minute.
Okay, hell, you must have been down in the dumps then. You must have been rock bottom with you before this run.
No,
Still only 9th now after the run like that.
we've gone no lower than 12th, I think, all season.
Hell, I mean, if we'd had a run like that, and even in the Premiership, you're going to be in the top 3, surely. You know, you put 5 wins together and you'd get noticed, 5 wins on the trot.
Do you know what we've done though, Fly? We've done what we did last season. We've got 14 draws so far this season.
Oh, yeah, we had a season like that.
Whereas if 3 of them 14 draws would have been wins, mate, we'd be fucking 5th or 6th.
Well, that's it. I always say it. These crappy games on a Tuesday night, right, in the middle of December, when you're throwing a 1-0 lead away, right, and you get stung on the 90th minute, that's 2 precious points that you just, at the end of the season, you couldn't buy them 2 points. You know what I mean?
No. If we have a good running, mate, we've still got a chance of the playoffs, hopefully.
Yeah, all right, quit.
We played Shrewsbury Tuesday night, beating 3-0 at home. Our oldest player on the pitch. We've got a right young team.
So what are the young, or have you got a few oldies up there?
We've got a few old ones in there, but they're mainly fucking young lads, mate. I think 24 or 25 was the oldest player on the pitch Tuesday night.
And have you got a star striker?
Not really, mate. We've got Rico Hackett. He's just come back. He come back, 6 games ago? I think he scored 5 goals in them 6 games.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch a Lincoln match, a full Lincoln match, in the league. I might watch it on Saturday.
Oh, mate, we've got another game Saturday. We've got Stevenage, who are 5th. And then the week after, we've got Barnsley, who are 4th, I think. So next 2 games are pinnacle, mate.
What's the quality like, though, Dave? Being honest, what's the quality like in that league?
Average, mate, I'd say.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I'd need to watch a game, a full game.
Thinking about it, in Lincoln's league, you've got like 6 or 7 ex-Premiership teams, mate. You've got Barnsley, Portsmouth, Bolton. Who else are up there? You've got Wigan in there. You've got Reading in there. So there is some good teams. But you've got a couple of, like, you've got Leyton Orient at the minute who are in the playoffs, yeah, with Stevenage who are in the playoffs, and they both came up from League Two last season.
Yeah. It's just not much money flying about, is there, them leagues, man? I feel sorry for, because there is some big teams down there who were in the, Wigan were in the Premiership not long ago, but were there?
Do?
Wigan, didn't they get in the Premiership?
Yeah, it wasn't long ago, a few years ago, wasn't it? A couple of years ago.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, that's unreal, isn't it? To see where they are now.
It's a big fall from grace, mate. Well, they won the FA Cup that year against fucking, who was it, Chelsea?
Did they win the FA Cup as well?
That's 6 years ago, wasn't it?
Jesus. Are you still in the cup, like Dave, or not?
Nah, we were out of all the cups, mate. We got knocked out of the FA Cup first round.
Fucking hard work, this, mate.
What you doing? What you doing there, though?
No, I've just been on. You've got to fucking turn the thing and after comments, and I just wanted to know, Mick Johnson in the chat, big up, lads.
Yeah, man. Who else? Mr. G-Man. Big up the Mr. G-Man there. Where did I see Mr. G-Man being quite funny?
Raver.
Can't remember.
Yeah, Portsmouth should win that league.
Yeah, Dave. So I'm one of that bet, the big bet that I got up to 100. Well, I'm saying big. It was big for me, 167 quid, right? With 2 minutes to go in, both two of the games, they both scored like last minute winners. You know what I mean? For me, better come in. Like that just doesn't happen to me.
It was a winning. Was it a winning 2 draws?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had Wigan, Cheltenham, didn't you? You had a foreign. Was it Toulouse?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can remember. Yeah, I remember that. Right? Off a fiver, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was buzzing.
20-1, mate. Good win.
I could have. I admit though, right. Last night I did cash out right on a £70 bet. Cashed out at 45 quid, and I was right too. Like Dostog said, oh, they got beat. The team that I needed got beat, so it's good cash out. I know I don't normally do it, like, but
I don't think I've ever cashed out on a bet, mate. Ever.
The best way to do it is just not have your phone with you for the last like half an hour or something, and wait, you can't, because it is tempting.
I can't remember what betting. There's a betting company at the minute, yeah, where if your team goes 2 goals up, it's down. That bet is down as a win.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy, that, you know.
That'd be Betfred. If your team goes 2 goals up, then you that bet's a win before the game's even finished.
Yeah, it's good, that Betfred, even.
You know what though? You know what though? They have got there's that many right now. They do need a new gimmick, don't they? You know, to pull new customers in. Like they need a selling point, don't they? Something new. Because they're all doing the same stuff now, and they're like, I got a 10% bonus on that the other night, that accumulator. So it was an extra 16 quid, I think.
Hey, do you know that fucking Denise Coates who fucking started Betfred, yeah? She's
was it a woman, was it?
Yeah, she only paid herself 365 million last year. Do you know how she started it? She started it in a porter cabin with her dad. And now it's fucking worth billions.
You know what though? Back in the day, bookmakers, you had this image of being the old bloke, didn't it? I know, I can remember our old bookie was like a right miserable bastard. Parksy he was called. And like he'd just be right miserable, you know, and that was the image you got of the bookmaker 1 years ago.
Yeah.
And now the multi-millionaires, aren't there? I mean, there's rows in Middlesbrough where there must be 5 bookies right next door to each other.
Fucking hell.
Honestly, mate, haven't you got that at Lincoln? Loads of bookies.
There's a few on the high street, not many though, to be honest.
Mate, they're everywhere, man, in the borough. Everywhere, man. And you know, when they stopped smoking, I think that killed the bookies off. But still, none of them ever closed down. You know what I mean? Because people love to go in and just sit there with a fag down there and watch all the horse racing and all.
Yeah.
Can we not speak about bookies anyway? That's what I got my 4 years, wasn't
it? Dave's the worst armed robber in the world, by the way.
Yeah, let's not talk about that, shall we? Next subject.
Yeah, bookies, mate, they'll never close down though, right? Because through COVID and everything, all the high streets were closing down, right? All the shops, but you never seen the bookies close down. Even when they're empty all day, might be one or two people in, they'll still never close down.
I think most of it's online, mate. Most of their money and it's online.
Oh yeah,
slots.
I mean, how many people now go into the bookies and write a bet and slip out? Like, I know I haven't for years. Maybe on the Grand National Day, you know, like. Do you remember back in the day though, before the internet, right? Grand National Day, the bookies was like heaving money. You couldn't get in. With all the old grannies going to put the 50 pence on it.
I've never been one for going in the bookies, to be fair, but if it's better to done it online, and it's only been lately. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've grew up with a few people who like they're married now, but like they used to go in there on a Thursday, like good mates of mine, and just blow all the wages and that, and then just put up with it.
Yeah.
Just put up with the
I
shit
know a
off
few lads
the
like
wife
that myself, like, yeah.
Oh, I couldn't be doing with that, like.
Spending the mortgage money and all that, mate, thinking they're going to fucking win it back. Hey.
Who's this here? Who's the best clipper on here? Who's that? I think he's only messing about with Dave, though, isn't he, Dave? Bland stuff, that, like, you know? I don't know, so he's been timed out. He was, I can't remember what he was called before. That's another account he's got there.
Oh, yeah, Big Nuts in the chat as well.
Pick up the big nuts. Hey, Cara K used to come in here. Can you remember, Dave, years ago?
Yeah.
I haven't seen her for time, right? You talk much to Cara K.
Been on, lads.
Oh, do you like get on and talk to her and that?
Well, she's always in the chat and that, and you haven't seen it on panel.
She's a little bit controversial. I always remember her, isn't she? A little bit controversial, Dave.
I'm not sure, mate, if I'm honest.
I don't think so.
I don't know, like, I think she's not scared to get stuck in and that, you know what I mean?
Oh, no. She's not scared. And any of that shit, mate.
So is she in, like, doesn't she get on with Jackie? Does she get on with Jackie?
Don't know if she gets on with or if she doesn't. I don't know anything about all
Jackie one tracky.
See, I got with Jackie, get on with Carter. And this is what people are saying now, Andy. You know, you don't go into chats because other people are there. You might not get on me. It's fucking wrong.
Yeah, why are they going in on Kieran, like 9 o'clock on Shufflins? The title of it is The Fat Boy Kieran, who will do the dirty in the same bed as What Did You Tell? What the fuck?
Mate. What a bunch of cum.
That's just weird, that. Like,
not interested one fucking bit in any of that shit.
That's weird, that. Like, I couldn't even be bothered writing all that out for a title, but to be thinking like that, it's fucking weird, that.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Strange thinkers on here, mate.
It's you've got to like give your head a little wobble, haven't you, Dave? Sometimes, like, and just look and think, what the fuck?
It's the people that support that channel as well, mate, that make me laugh. They're just as fucking bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just find it funny, me, now, like, you know.
But then you've got a lot of people say, saying that you go in for like the laugh. You know what I mean? They laugh. They get a laugh out of it. But I don't know, mate.
You know what
Not
gets
for
me?
know that.
What gets me with that Paul Allen, right? So, how many people do you know, special services or whatever, right, and gone through all that and end up on YouTube, like giving people money and taking photos of your legs and that?
The people forgot about that he was paying fucking
Yeah.
Simba fucking hundreds of pounds for dick pics.
It's all
But
about, like,
was that proven? Like, or is it just going along with the joke? Like, or did somebody just make it up? Or what? Was there any proof for that?
Just a dirty, perverted old man, if you ask me, mate. That's just my opinion, though.
Yeah. It's definitely somewhat weird. Like, I mean, when them pictures that you put out, there's just like, who does that? Sorry. You know what I mean?
yeah.
There's no need for them pictures. Like, you can't be in the right frame of mind if you put them up. Like,
No, it's definitely not, mate. You're not on this in a fucking time warp, mate.
I don't know
just
about
weird,
anyone
isn't
else. If I'd been
it?
in the army and you had picked, do you know, like fucking Garth jumped on and showed him them stripes, didn't he?
Oh,
and
yeah,
after,
yeah. I've
if
just
that was
been watching that. Yeah.
you would cherish, you would know what every single one of them meant without even having to think about it, wouldn't you? Come on, let's be honest.
Yeah, because
You would
you've
think
earned
so,
them
yeah.
through fucking,
He didn't
like,
have a fucking clue.
integrity and all.
Yeah,
Other
of course
shit that goes with it, you know what I mean?
he didn't have
Yeah,
a
but
fucking
isn't he saying he gets that brain fog or something, though?
Oh, fuck off, man.
Because let's face it, like, he sounds like he's punch drunk anyway when he comes on. Honestly, you have to speed his voice to 1.5, play it at 1.5, and it's just like, you just about listen, you know.
He's just a lonely bloke, if you ask me, mate, and he's found a few friends on here. It's as simple as that, mate.
Paying them off.
Yeah, for dick pics.
Where is the Lion King anyway? I thought the Lion King was making a comeback. I thought he was out.
Isn't he?
Huh?
He's in jail.
I thought he was out. I thought they said he was getting out.
Oh, I don't know, mate.
Yeah, they were on about him jumping on his live or something the other week. And then I've haven't heard now.
I need his number anyway.
Not that I want to come back. Not that I want him to come back, mate. But
I need that Anning's number. He can send me fucking £500 for a fucking picture of my button mushroom any day of the week, mate.
it's easy 500, isn't it? It's an easy pony.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Just fucking show him someone else's, lad.
Fuck's sake.
Fucking hell.
So how's things there? How's the missus and that, Dave? All right?
Yeah, she sound, mate, doing well at uni. Passed the first module on her course, so she's happy.
Yeah.
Another 2.5 years to go and she'll be a social worker.
Then you'll be able to, like, take it easy, Dave, and only do, like, 20 hours a week or something. Put your feet up and that.
I'll start my retirement at 50, mate. I'll have another 9 years and then...
He's Jeremy Kyle. Hey, Dave, did you see any of that? I nearly forgot there. Did you see any of that Rachel and Axel crack?
Yeah, I was in the chat there a little bit, mate.
Yeah, but did you see the best thing about it was they were both in my quiz the other night, right? Proper getting into the quiz, right, for 2 hours, bantering with all the chat, right? And then 5 minutes later, all that kicked off on Monks, and I was like, they were doing the quiz like an half an hour ago, man, for 2 hours.
What happens? Like,
Just
because
went nuts.
I've been off, hadn't I?
I just went nuts, mate. Like loads of like just it's
Doesn't usually have all that either, does he?
I think it turns out from what I can gather that Rachel has as just. I think she was split up with that actually at the time, but she'd been flirting with a few people on YouTube, and
You can't be looking for relationships on here, mate. For fuck's sake. There's plenty of
yeah, I think
fucking sites for all that bollocks, isn't he?
yeah,
Get on puff, innit?
Miss Joanne. But yeah,
Joanne
no
Graham.
wonder they were in mad because it was it was probably the safest place on YouTube for them, you know, in the quizzing, man.
Matt Muffin.
Honestly, I couldn't
What was
believe it.
that, Dave?
Matt Muffin game.
Oh yeah, yeah, I knew someone else had picked up on it, Monk, with you know that where he puts that clip on it, that black bloke going real bad man. Have you seen it there?
Did you see the one where he what's the names? he
Clip
put
YouTube uses it, and
the feet,
Monk nicked it off him, but it's a classic. Real bad man.
And he fucking tripped over the fucking dry part then. Fucking thing.
Yeah, all the good lives, you'd have to fucking take them down, wouldn't you? Monk had to take that one down, mate. That was funny, that. Did you see that one when he doxed himself with the feet
Who's there?
video? It was a porn site with manky feet on it. It was funny, mate. It was hilarious, in fact, you know what I mean? He had a proper laugh, but you had to take it down because, you know what it was. But it was funny, you know, mate. Fucking
Scouser, I
hilarious.
forgot, right, before I forget, that's what I wanted to see you for, right? You were pissed as a fart on a live the other week, weren't you?
I know, mate. Fucking hell.
That
I
was
haven't left
funny
it
as
down
fuck.
all
I
day
was
today.
watching at work and I couldn't comment. I was laughing my head off. I was like, he's pissed as a fart there, like.
I'm not a cunt though with it, am I?
Oh no, you were funny as fuck.
Wasn't insulting anyone.
No, but it was just like I could tell you were pissed, you know what I mean, straight away. And then you
So
said,
could
"Oh,
I.
I've had a bit of a drink tonight, like, can you tell?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, of course you can." Did you?
There's a few
So
fucking joints that wiped me out, mate. And then I woke up at 5 in the morning and the live was still going with no one on it, right? And I went, what the fuck have I done here? So I went over to Cuts. His live was going at 5 in the morning and I ended up falling asleep on that as well. Now, twice in one night, mate. That's a fucking Brucey bonus, that, isn't it?
that's Flavors style, that like.
Yeah.
Hey, what
Yeah.
about Flavors? I missed
That's the
Flavors
norm.
live today. I was
Flavours,
in
like,
bed.
isn't it?
I was in bed, but he was live for a few hours today, wasn't he? With his big bandage on his neck and that.
Was he?
Yeah. He was. He did, I think it was 3 hours. Like I was asleep because I've been on nights, and but I haven't had a chance to watch it back. I won't have
Do you
time
know
to
we
watch
were
it all
seeing
back.
Fly? Do you
Huh?
remember do you remember Bidsy, Cyber Biddle?
Oh yeah, where is he? Have you seen him?
Yeah,
Has he been about?
he was in a chat. He was in John
When?
Smith's chat, but his name now is what is it? It's TB something.
I was just gonna
Cyber
say I was
Biddle.
there. Yeah, his name's what?
It's T something B. He must have like his middle name initial or something, but it's T something B. And like I got on it that it was him because he calls every other word's mush, innit?
Yeah, what? Oh, yeah. He always says Bidsy West Midlands gypsy though, doesn't he, or something?
Gypsies,
Yeah.
Do you remember that
Yeah, so
night
was it?
when he got his mum and dad up because everyone was kicking off on him? He got his mum and dad up out of bed to back him up.
Oh, mate. Yeah,
Did
that
he
was
do?
hilarious. That was one of the best,
One
most
of the
I've ever
best,
laughed in
mate.
my life. He proper
Hey,
lost it,
Dave.
didn't he?
Yeah, he
He proper lost it
lost it.
on
He
the
got his
panel,
mum
and
and
that.
dad up out of bed to back him up. Honest to God, mate.
Yeah, Bidsy's an absolute legend, man. Bidsy. Oh,
Oh,
Dave, did you see Den Den on the other week?
Yes, I did, mate. Yeah, on here. Yeah,
It's good, that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
he ain't been a while. He ain't been about for a while, mate, has he?
Can you remember Den Scouser, the ginger bloke? He was always off his head, man, with a beard and that. Den, he's from around where I live.
No. Can't
Used to
say
go
I
in
do, mate.
Pablo's. Used to go in Pablo's, and then he was in like Asprings, and well, he couldn't. Just popped up. Just popped up in the chat the other week, and he ended up jumping on the panel, and he looked like totally like a different person, you know.
Yeah.
And he was telling the story about how he's just took his 5-year-old to Euro Disney for 5 days, just him and his 5-year-old. So basically, he's come a long way, you know what I mean? But he's like proper funny as fuck he is, and he hasn't been back since.
Come on.
Mm-hmm. But Bidsy's a legend, man, isn't he? From
Bidsy, yeah.
Pro.
You don't know about
Trevor Biddle there.
Never Biddle, yeah. Yeah.
Trevor Biddle, West Midland. So, what's he called now? Can you remember or not?
Fringe benefits. I don't know, mate. If you got caught fucking
benefits
on it, everything that night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's nice, that Dave.
But he's proud, though, isn't he? He's proud of the fringe.
Does he look like there? He looks like a big mushroom, doesn't he?
OG wig if I've ever seen one. Big G.
It's like a mushroom. Mushroom head.
Fucking cheese, mate. Don't take the fucking piss, lah.
You haven't still got them boiled eggs, have you? Like, with all our names on it.
Mate, you're telling me that wasn't funny? Come on.
Them were the good old days.
You, Garth, I think I even did Jim one, didn't I?
Yeah. Dave, did you watch that quiz the other night, Dave?
Yeah, I come in for about half hour, mate, didn't I?
Yeah, so PP won, yeah. PP, like quiz champ. Oh, mate, he was first. That Axel was second, I think. Can't remember. I can't remember like whoever it was, but it'll kill me for not remembering. But PP, yeah, he got.
Daft PP, is he?
Nah, is he fuck, mate?
So one of the rounds was about cars, Scouser, right? So it was right up the PP street. Mate, he got 9 out of 10 right in the car questions, right? And the only one he didn't know right was where in a car would you find sodium azide, sodium ozide?
In the motor, not the motor, the radiator, isn't it?
Nah. Sodium ozide.
Exhaust?
Nah.
Battery?
Nah.
Not a clue then, mate.
Nobody knew it right. It's in the airbags. It's the stuff what's inside the airbag. Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that, mate. I was going to
say
PP
was devoted like
something.
PP. He was devoted like he was saying, "Oh, that airbag one got me like." But all the others he got right, and they weren't easy questions. You know what I mean? So he was just proving he does know a bit about cars, but still, don't let him anywhere near your car, though. You know what I mean? Basically. You know what I mean? Take his advice and that, but just don't let him anywhere near it. What you saying, mate?
He's been doing a few fishing videos, Annie, and that.
Yeah, where's that best bit we're on here? Who's the best bit? Where's that 420? So thanks, avatar of Tunezy there, Tunezy. You know what I mean? Did you hear about that, Dave, when I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, right, last week? And my phone was still on next to me, right? And Tunes was still going, like, he had about 150 people in, right, about 3 o'clock in the morning. So I just turned the volume up a little bit, right? And they were all going in about his dress sense. Right? So I was like, oh, I've got a classic comment, but I don't know if I dare put it in because Tunes always picks up when I put anything in his chat. And I was going to put, because they were all on about his clothes, I typed, "Oh, I've seen better dressed salads, right? Better dressed salads, right?" Fucking typed it out, right? And I was thinking, shall I, shan't I, shall I? Anyway, I thought, fuck it, put it in, right? Fucking only got spelt it wrong, didn't I? Salad, I put sales instead of salad. Mate, talk about killing it, talk about fucking ruining it, right? I was that devastated that I just turned my phone off. I didn't even like see if he mentioned it or anything, but he did. Better dressed salads. Classic.
Oh, you know when I fell asleep the other night and I went on to Kurt's channel. So MBR was on there, or MBS, right, to the Scouser. And he fell asleep as well. So there was two of us fell asleep on his
Was he
live,
called
mate.
nothing? Was this nothing but Scouts? Because I'm getting a bit mixed up with them now. You know, they're starting to confuse me a bit about who's who.
Yeah, we've got irate, nothing but Scouts, and what is it? Nothing
Do you
but
like
Hill,
them,
is it?
Dave?
Who's that, mate?
Do you like the Scout voice changes? This high rate mate and nothing but Scouts.
Don't really watch him, mate. I've seen him about. That's about it.
You know what? They're all right, you know. Like Scouser, you've been on a few panels with them, haven't you? Like for a while.
Yeah.
So, and I'm pretty sure, right, that they've turned around and said, right, that they've only been watching YouTube for not that long, couple of months.
Yeah.
Like, so there's still loads of channels who they don't know, like they'll come in the chat and that, but they seem to have a lot of big opinions on people to say that they've only been watching stuff for like 2 months.
Did you not think it was a bit fucking dodgy how fucking they come about? The Expo soon fucked off, didn't he?
Well, yeah, well, that's what I mean. But was that a coincidence, or like was Expo dying anyway?
Obviously, haven't they? Aye. They obviously done their own work for what they knew.
That was no coincidence, mate. I guarantee that.
Do you think it was good timing, or do you think that they meant to do it? That was all like.
Meant to do it. It was, they said that, they done their own work, didn't they? So
you think they're totally responsible for running Expo off here? Then is that what you're saying?
They have something to do with it, mate.
Yeah.
You can't really blame people. It's yourself, isn't it? You know.
Are they claiming that those Scouts? Are they claiming to have ran him up?
No, Expo got a job though, didn't he? Isn't that why he went? I don't know, mate. I'm not on here like
that's what I mean.
Consistently.
That's what I mean. I think Expo was already fed up of it, and they just picked the right time to come in and like just finished him off. It just made it like a lot harder for him to come back. You know what I mean? And then with him getting a job,
he started on Anton first, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yes, Nicky. Bloody hell, Nicky. I've seen Nicky about in a few chats. So big up the live follower there. Eddie's back again.
Eddie.
I was having a laugh with Eddie the other night, man, in John Beck's. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning, and Eddie had John Beck just playing loads of Scottish rap. You know, all the the proper Ayrshire rappers and that, like from the streets. Eddie was just like battering the chat with loads of links. Play this one, John. Play this one.
Yes.
Yeah, I listened to that for half an hour. How this was Eddie. Eddie was like, "Oh, I battered this one here. Oh, he can fight this other one here." Like, a rapper called Specky or something. Spexy. Looked like Gav B.
You know, you're going on about like Expo getting that off. There was others, man, they going in on him as well. It's hard to think of the name.
Yeah, but he always said that he could handle that. He never said
that's what I mean.
He never come across as a snowflake on out. You know, he just he just wasn't bothered because he always had good like numbers in it. He had a good load of people behind him. But I don't know. I don't know. Like these scousers have come along. I don't know. Can't work them out. Can't work them out yet.
I know, it's because of the voice changes, isn't it?
It's when they go to the Manny, when they go to the Manny accent, he's still got to say mush after everything, hasn't he? And he's still like,
yeah, motion pal.
Yeah, because he turns into like a Manny, doesn't he? In his, even though it's a voice changer, he goes into their mannerisms, doesn't he? And
yeah, I think he turns the voice changer off. I think he just pulls that accent off himself. I think. I'm not too sure, like, but I don't think the voice.
I don't think they've ever dropped it. I don't think that they've ever fucked up. Like a few of them have. That Julian, he fucked up a few times, even though we all knew it was him. But his voice changing napped a few. I think someone else's did.
No, the voice changes that Dave got, mate. You're on a different level. You know what I mean? You're using like fucking high-end computers and all that.
But
mate,
what about? Did you see the one where Crinkle come on though and started like showing them his like tech and what he can do, and
no,
sort of showed them up a little bit? Did you see that bit?
No, I've never seen that.
It might have been on Flavors, I think, and they were on with the voice changes, and he let Crinkle on, believe it or not. Crinkle, he's had this mad AI shit before, Dave, where like changes his face and that.
Yeah, loads of doing it now.
He's took it to the next level. Now he's just like he was Tom Cruise, and I swear down, mate. The more you watched it, right, the more it was Tom Cruise. It was like the AI was like working better as the screen was going on, and this is what he said. He said you've got to train it, like you've got to train the AI, and he was just more and more his face and the voice was like all in sync.
And they learn themselves, like you know what I mean. That's what the AI is, isn't it? But wait, you see that in 5 years, mate. What that's going to be like? It's going to be mega. That AI stuff.
There's Nicky not wanting to hold back there. We weren't con man. I think none of us there were big Expo fans, really, were we? I wasn't.
What was that?
Don't think you were, Dave, particularly were an Expo fan.
I didn't mind you, mate. I just didn't like the way he run his channel and let people get ripped for no reason.
Yeah. And I don't think he's hit the factor. He has been inside. I don't know if that was him, what Jockney was on about, but with the Kit Kat wagon and that.
Here he is.
No, Big G.
Yeah.
I'm worried for him and his boyfriend, like whether they split up because he's spending a bit more time on it,
That's because his boyfriend didn't buy them fucking up boots he was after.
I know, yeah. Well, he was ringing like.
Listen, he put it out there himself, I'm just saying.
He spent a few days looking for them, didn't he? Or 24 hours on the internet trying to find these Ugg boots for his boyfriend.
24 months.
Yeah, he said.
Out on YouTube, does anyone know where you can get these boots?
There was only a few pairs of them ever made, you know what I mean? And he wanted one of them. That was the love. That's the love. Yeah.
Hilarious, mate.
Hey, have you seen Zeus, right? I meant to ask him for the last 2 weeks. He's had two lives set up, something to do with fight trolls.
Did you think? He has a live today. He's on a tour of Liverpool.
Yeah, but he's had these 2 lives entitled "Fighting Trolls: The Myth," and he's never done them. He's had them both set up, but he's never done either of them.
You know what Jim is like? He's schedule alive and not fucking saying off for it. You know what he's like?
I think he's cloud chasing, isn't he? I don't think he's talking to me because he hasn't been in my chat for ages. Batty. Honestly.
Yeah, you can't really. I used to think that, but it's like you think about yourself, working, and you have things to do, mate, even if they're not working. Do you know what I mean? It's like, to a lot of people, it's not important. To a lot of people, it is. To me, it's not important. Do you know what I mean? I come on here to pass a bit of time away and have a laugh, but it just hasn't been like that lately. So I come off it, and then I'll come back on it every now and again and have a little look, see what's happening. Like John Smith was funny. He was another one that went in on Expo One. I think it was a couple of things, wasn't it? Because there was a few. You had John Smith, you had the Scousers, a few people were having to say, who's that fucking eye opener? Who's he?
Oh, yeah, I've never liked him, mate. A lot of people do, though, but he's a weirdo, isn't like.
I hell, mate.
Who's that?
He's like that eye opener, he's had a big bandage around his head where he's had half his head cut off or something.
I think he's all right.
I know some people do, I understand that, but personally, I don't know, it's not my style, a bit cringy, I think.
Yeah.
It's the way he comes across, the way he does it, I don't know.
Says what he thinks,
didn't he?
About him. He says what he thinks.
Yeah, fair play, I know what you mean.
He was going on about Dougie Joyce, wasn't he? Aye. Fucking good job, Dougie went away to jail, didn't he?
I'll tell you something, he's got some fucking balls, mate. He was meant to fight the Swan, wasn't he? That fell through, but he still took another fight, didn't he? And got in them bails, bare knuckle.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
He was meant to
fight. Has anyone seen the state of Swan's leg? Half his leg's missing, man. Through an infection or something. I don't even know how he stood up.
Is he?
Hey, you seen who he's meant to be fighting? Do you remember Tony Ryan?
Yeah.
Who used to be on Fighting Trolls?
Yeah, well, Tony. Sunbed Tony.
Yeah, he's fighting.
Yeah. In Sunbed Tony.
Yeah, part of it's Tony's preparation was 12 minutes in this tanning booth, after every session.
He's come along. Trolls, Tony.
Yeah, he's funny as Tony.
Wouldn't come on alive unless he'd been on the bed.
He'll start posting about a couple of weeks before his fight. He'll start posting loads of different stages of tan that he's in, and how long he's been on the bed for and that day.
Did you see his last fight on that BKB? The proper BKB?
Yeah.
Did you see his last fight? He knocked him out in about 10 seconds.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he won his last fight, mate. He knocked the guy out of the left hook after about 10 seconds.
Why does he fight for the proper BKFC, the big one?
Yes. Yeah.
No, I don't think he's been on not the one you're thinking of. It's the other one Davey fights on, isn't it?
BKB, the original one.
BKB, not
Bad to the Bone.
No, he's fighting the Swan on Bad to the Bone.
Yeah, Swan usually fights on that promotion, doesn't he?
It's decent. It's well respected, isn't it? That team, that Bad to the Bone team, but it's not on the BKFC's level. You know what I mean? BKFC. If you get on there,
one, isn't it? That's like the UFC.
You're on the way up. You know what I mean? We all know how much Danny Christie. He did finally admit what it worked out after everything. He was probably getting $5,000 a fight.
That's fucking terrible, that, mate.
It's more than they're getting on the other ones, I bet, though. You know what I mean?
I know, even in the UFC, it's the fighters that make the show, and you get the fucking
But Gauser, right? How much do you pay someone where you practically know that it's not going to last that long, right? So how much is it worth for somebody to get punched and knocked out after 10 seconds? How much do you want paying?
He's going to lose his next fight, Fly.
Who?
Danny Christie.
Do you reckon?
Well, it's going to make or break for him, innit?
Against that, that Welsh kid. David something. He's a fucking animal, mate. I tell you now.
When is this, Dave? This is in a couple of weeks, isn't it?
I think it's April time, and it'll end of March. Yeah, but
in
that lad.
local teams.
Is he from Swansea, Dave?
I'm not sure, mate. He's from Cardiff, I think.
Cardiff.
Yeah, he's from Cardiff. He's been wanting this Danny Christie fight for the last fucking year and a half, mate. I can remember watching an interview from a year and a half ago when he had a hit list of 3 men. He's wiped 2 of them out, and Danny Christie is the last one on that list, and that's his next fight.
I don't think Danny's head was in the last fight at all, mate.
Well, that's what I mean. We've got to this is a make or break for a minute. Are we reacting this fight, lad?
Well, look, how old was he when he went into it?
Remembered, you know what I mean?
And boys, how old was he when he went into it? Like, he was in his mid-30s.
That's it.
Late 30s.
David Round, that's his name.
Who?
David
Round. Yeah. I've heard of him. Yeah.
He demolished that fucking Terry Brazier, mate, who Danny Christie fought. He demolished him.
Well, they're headlining that show. Was that the headline fight, or?
Yeah, it probably will be, mate. Because if I'm not wrong, I think it's a title fight for Danny's belt. If I'm not wrong.
Is it?
You know what? Right, it is a good show, though, isn't it? If you watch the whole show from start to finish, the big UFC, it is a good show.
They should unify the belts, though, with America, I think. You know what I mean?
They're obviously spending a lot of money on the production and all that and doing everything right, and it does look like it's picking up. But we're not. You've got to remember, is this the same one that goes to America? Is it the same, do they just take the road show wherever? Because the starting going into
the same fella that owned it, David Tellman, is it, or something like that? He got offered 200 million off Dana White for it, didn't he? And he told him where to go.
Did he? So, Scouts, you watch a lot of UFC, don't you? So you know how do they have how often is it on? Is it religiously on once a week all over the world, or is it only once a fortnight? You know, when they have a number at the end, UFC.
No, they have them every week, near enough now. They have fight nights, and then they'll have a numbered UFC.
Do they have a super night? You know, once every few months?
It's usually championship fights. Do you know what I mean? And
is it do they just pick the show up and just go on the road and take it to another
country? Yeah.
It's been in the Middle East and everything. They've got fucking Abu Dhabi boxed, mate.
You know what it's like? So it's going to be like a Formula One team, isn't it? You know, where they just take everything all over the world, don't they? You know, they basically pick everything up, all the cars, and they all fly to another part of the world, all the team and all the mechanics.
Yeah. It's worth 10.5 billion now, fly. You know what I mean?
It's unbelievable, isn't it, that?
Yeah, bought it for 2. But lost 45. You know what I mean? Lost 45 mil.
So that Dana White,
they're billionaires, aren't they? That's fuck all to them.
Where's he? What's his background? That Dana White, where's he come from? Has he come from nothing, or has he always been in the boxing?
No, he was a boxing promoter and done a bit of boxing training and that. But he knew Lorenzo Fertitta from school. So, but it was Dana White that sorted that UFC deal, and then he went to the Fertitta brothers and went, look, this Dave, he wants to get shut of this UFC. I think it'll work for us, do you know what I mean? And I think it's the right time to get into it. And they got it for 2 mil. But they went into that for 45 mil. And then it was the Ultimate Fighter. The reality show where the 16 fighters go in the house and just fuck about and then fight.
Yeah.
It was that saved the UFC. It was that show. And the first show, that fight with fucking hell, it saved the UFC. Stephen Bonner.
I'm only new to it all, me, you know. I've probably only been watching it for 6 months or something.
Stephen Bonner, bless him. His eyes were heart attacking last year. That was one of the best fights you'll ever see, that, mate. And that saved the UFC.
Fucking hell. I remember him, Eddie. Boris Griffin. Bloody hell.
Forrest Griffin, yeah. That's right, Forrest Griffin and Stephen Bonnet.
Yeah,
The monster from Munster.
that's right, yeah.
Beast. Did you see that fight,
Oh.
Dave?
Yeah, I have watched that fight, yeah.
That was a fight, mate, wasn't it?
Yeah, fucking awesome, man.
You knock fuck out of each other, mate.
So in the
One's a
Hall of
different
Fame,
one,
in the UFC Hall of Fame, top four, top five UFC Hall of Famers, like, just to put it into perspective, see if I remember any of them, if I know any of them.
There's loads now, fly. There's like
all
different
time
parts of like the
ones,
Hall of Fame and
This
that.
will be a bit controversial, yeah, but my top one of that fly would be Michael Bisping, for the fact
Right, I've heard of him. Yeah, I've heard of him.
he won that fight with one eye, mate.
That's
He's
right.
very
I was talking
yeah,
about that, you know, Dave. Funny enough, the other night with me mate, about like him doing all that with one eye. No one knew, did they?
No one knew, mate. He fought fucking BJJ brothers back in the day. I can't think what they're called.
The BJJ brothers.
Yeah, there's a couple of brothers who are black belts in BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. They run schools and classes and that nowadays. The Gracies.
Oh, the Gracies, yeah.
Yeah,
Gracie and Ice.
I think it was Royce Gracie he fought, and he hit him with a left kick straight to the eye, mate, and that was it. He got told he'd never fight again after that, and he said, "Right, take me eye out. I'll prove you wrong." And he come back and he beat.
Was it Royce Gracie, Dave? I never knew he fought Royce Gracie, Bisping.
I'm sure it was Gracie. Eddie will know.
No, he
How
never
long ago
fought
was
none
it?
of the Gracies.
I'm sure he did, mate. I'm sure it was one of the Gracies that kicked him in the face and he lost his eye. Could be wrong, but
it was fucking hell. It was
So where's Conor McGregor, on what scale is he up there as well?
no one knows with Conor. You know what I mean?
Oh, there we go. It was Victor Belfort. My bad.
Yeah, Vitor Belfort, that's right, with the kick.
Yeah, he did fight Anderson Silva and beat him, didn't he? But that was a dodgy decision, that.
Yeah, and then he got knocked, he got a terrible knockout off fucking thingies, didn't he? Oh, it was naughty, mate. He was a kid before he hit the Zech. He went down like a fucking grandfather clock, his toes were curled up and everything before he hit the Zech.
Yeah,
It's a decent shout from Pez. It's a decent shout from Pez, yeah. He's sensible there. But Joe Calzaghe never got the recognition, did he?
No, he never.
It's not a name that jumped to the mind. It's not a name that just is on the... You know, when you think of all the other middleweights and that.
Not on the circuit, is it? His name. Of like the greats. And he was a great.
I think he's still got plenty of money though, and he's alright for money in that, isn't he?
Well, you know, if he's invested it right in that, yeah.
He's got to have earned millions in it through all his fights, surely.
Yeah, but you know what though, like we go like that, if we had 5 million, you're set for life. But then the site, like when you're living in that lifestyle, mate, the money just goes, mate.
Is AJ fighting Ngannou this weekend?
This weekend?
It is, isn't it, this weekend? Ngannou and AJ.
Is it?
Sure it is. I've seen it getting advertised all week and that.
As you'll know.
Could be wrong, like. I thought you would have known that, like, so.
Listen, I thought Ngannou had the one with Fury, to be fair, mate.
He's fighting AJ, man.
What's that?
Sure, it's this weekend.
Is it?
Yeah, man. Fucking hell. Oh, you want someone help me out? I'm sure AJ is fighting Ngannou. Like
not Josh Kelly. Fucking hell.
Andy Joshua.
No, there's another fight coming up, isn't there? Oh, it's a second fight. Can't think who it is. April time. They had the press conference the other day. Josh
Taylor.
No. Scottish bloke.
Josh McDougall.
Yeah.
Josh Smith.
Yeah.
Oh, no one's out. No
Josh
one's
Taylor.
out me out in the chat with the AJ show.
What do you
Like,
think about hey boys? What do you think about fucking Volk now being knocked out twice on the bounce? Think his chin's gone. To be fair,
who's that?
Volkanovski.
Volkanovski.
You know when? Do you know when he was? You know when he was standing there across him before the fight started? He had that. He didn't look his usual fighting self. He looked like he had a lot on his mind. You know what I mean?
Just fights the best, mate. He's a fucking animal.
Yeah, when he's on form, Dave. Yeah, but lately, mate, the shots he's being caught with, he would never have been caught with them a couple of years ago, mate.
Lost his last 2 fights, hasn't he?
I think what it is, you know, when you become champion, mate, I think it's like the invincibility fucking thing sets in, doesn't it? You know, when they're unbeaten and they've never been knocked out.
Yeah.
You know, you think it's never going to happen, mate. And when it happens on the bounce like that, you reckon that each time you get knocked out, your chin gets weaker. That's what you reckon.
Hey, what's Nazim doing now? Nazim was a weird one, like, wasn't he? He just fucked up.
We've seen Prince Nazim, he's put loads of weight on now.
He's just like one of them, and he like as soon as he got beat, he just never come back, did he? He never made one comeback, did he?
That's what I mean, man. Some of them, when they get beat, some of them can't fucking handle it. They say like the highs and the highs and the lows are fucking low. You know what I mean? In that game, it will be, won't it? With the example and that. And what you'd have to lose.
He did take a beating, like, didn't he, Naz, in his last fight? Who was it with? Wasn't Barrera, was it?
Yeah, it was Barrera.
Was it Barrera? Oh, mate, he proper filled him in, didn't he?
Brilliant in Barrera, wasn't he?
You never seen Naz like that. No one had ever seen Naz that fucked up. He still went 10, 12 rounds, though, didn't he?
Barrera's a beast, though, mate. All them Mexicans, what's the other Mexican?
Morales. I'll tell you something. What's one of the best fights I've ever seen? It was Barrera Morales 2, the second fight they had.
Morales.
12 rounds of toe to toe.
Yeah, Morales, yeah.
Is that your favourite, Dave?
Yeah, it's one of my best fights of all time, that, mate, if I'm honest.
Mine's the Vicky Board, so Gassy, mate.
How is it, right? Now, I've never been in a proper boxing match. Like, I've had play ones, you know, when you're young and you put your gloves on and that. But how is it that two blokes the same weight can just knock hell out of each other like that for 12 rounds without like going down?
Paid for it.
Weight class, mate.
What that body must take, because you know we've all like walked past the kitchen side, haven't we? And banged it, and it's like
you're using your body basically as your job, aren't you, Fly?
And they're just getting thousands, hundreds of punches.
You're using your body as a tool, as your work tool.
Yeah.
Still mad, isn't it? Did you think that was a bit dodgy when Thingy cut his eye, Fury, in sparring?
Yeah.
How did that happen? You know what I mean? That just doesn't happen, does it, when you're a week away from a fight?
Not a gash like that, with gloves, big pillows on me, you know what I mean? Because he was sparring money.
So has he not had a head guard on? Like, or would that have made no difference, eh?
Did he have a head guard on, Dave?
Don't know, mate.
You must have had your wig on.
It's been a fucking pleasure. I'm going to love yous and leave yous, and I'm going to go and do
it. Nice one, Dave. Nice one for your time, mate. Good to see you back, and with the green tracky on. Respect, bro.
Catching up with you, lads. He's up. You're happy in your job anyway, kid.
I'll put it on just for you, Fly.
Yeah, man. I'm going to get my, I did my blue one with the big gay thing on the back, what they all say is gay. The LGBT colours now. I'm going to wear that next live.
Hey, as long as you don't put that fucking monstrosity of a shirt on you had on Saturday again, mate, we'll be all right.
Oh, God, Mr.
Bumblebee in here. What was it? A bumblebee or something?
Yeah,
it looked like a fucking bumblebee. It's a new Borough Way kit. I like it, mate.
Right, take care, chaps. I'll speak to you again soon.
Later, Dave. Take care, mate. Yeah.
He hasn't been on for ages, Dave. You know,
I
he doesn't
know,
come
I
on
haven't seen him.
anymore.
I
Like,
haven't seen him. He's getting stuck
he's
into his work though, flying, he?
hmm,
Best
he's
thing to
what?
do, mate, is just come on here like a little few times, because fucks your heads up and fucks your job up, getting up and all that shit. I was staying up dead late when I first started on here, you know. I was staying on lives, right? This was before
Yeah.
my missus went on permanent nights, and she'd come down the stairs and she'd go, "You're on the fucking bend, you." Because I'd still be on YouTube, but she'd be getting up, you know what I mean? Like, she'd go, "Something wrong with you."
So what would you do though, Scouts, if it was the other way around? You would be thinking that's a bit
Yeah,
fucking weird. Like.
yeah, it's fair comments, isn't it? It's fair play, like, you know what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
your
We've
missus
all
comes
been accused.
downstairs and you're still fucking on it at 5 in the morning. You know what I mean?
We've all been accused of spending too much time on YouTube. Like, I bet it gets a bit that phrase is used thousands of times every day on here. Spend too much time on that
It's not
YouTube.
too much.
It's only YouTube.
No, it's
Yeah,
only.
fucking Tunezy's community course, mate. Fucking hell, Tunezy. About 500 a day you get. Honestly,
Yeah.
you're going to have to turn his notifications off.
The lad
Just,
needs time out, mate. I think, like, that's just my opinion.
you know what though, Scouts? I reckon that, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that I watch a lot more than you watch. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, so you've only seen a fraction of tunes. You know, if you don't watch much, because
Yeah,
he's on
I
all
don't
the
shut
time.
to him. I never went in his channel and that, mate, because I knew 12 fucking months ago, mate, what he was like. This ain't just now. I knew
Yeah.
12 months ago. He was a fucking abusing women then, mate.
Well, I don't
You
even
know?
think. Oh, I don't know whether he's on yet, but there was 140 people in thingies like that Julian's. No, Tunes is on now, and there's 126. Because I just want to see how. First of all, who he's gonna. He's got someone on the panel. Like, I don't know who it is. But who's gonna like just keep giving him chance after chance? You know what I mean? You
Oh,
look in the
leave him
chat, and he
to
is
it.
like. It's just a mixture of everyone because they all want to. I don't know whether they all want to give him a chance or whether they're just going in there just for a wind up. And
And a laugh.
like I say, it's good to watch. It's like a good episode of Coronation Street back in the day. There's no else on, you know what I mean?
It's better, isn't it?
But if you
Better than
like them cop
EastEnders, but
shows, do you like them cop shows like Scouts? You know, like Interceptors and all that. And
do you know what, mate? I don't know what I don't like them, right? Because you always see the fucking busies in a good light, right?
yeah,
Always, mate. You never see them when they fuck up and when they're giving people fucking hidings. You know,
right.
so
There's a
I'm a bit
show. I'm
like,
going to contradict you there, right? Because there's a show that is in. I think it's. I'm waiting for the fourth episode, right? On
mm,
Channel 4 called Catch a Copper. And it's about the complaints with the police complaints department, you know, where they're going to
yeah,
do investigations on themselves.
yeah, yeah,
Mate, you go and watch that. You'll be gobsmacked. It's all real
yeah.
life, like fly on the wall stuff, you know, when
Oh,
coppers are doing
listen, I
shit
know,
wrong.
I know, I know. There's busies. There's
Yeah,
listen in Liverpool, and I don't give a fuck what I say. There's loads of them, mate. Because
yeah,
when we lived in Thailand, these two busies come over from Liverpool had been jibbed from the force, right?
yeah.
For only with 8 houses, they were mates, right? These two. One was a
Mm,
sergeant at the team, and one was just an ordinary fucking matrix busy. And when they were going and fucking 8 houses and that, right? They were fucking
mm,
skyrocketing like Rolexes and like Dow and all the rest of it, you know what I mean? I was just at the bollocks and that. And they
yeah,
got caught, mate. They got caught. But what happens with them, right? Because he was telling us, he was bragging about it, mate. I said to I said to Jill, I went, fuck, get the fuck away from him. He was going, yeah, when we go in a fucking house, he went like, they're drug dealers, they've got loads of fucking money, we just take the watches and that. What are they going to do? They're going to blow us up. Just take half the money. What are they going to say? 20 grand's gone missing and all that. And I just thought, you fucking rat bastards, you know what I mean? Yeah. And that's it. So his mate, the sergeant, started going, this is at a bar. Like, we met them at a bar. And the sergeant starts going, like, what it is, you'll never hear in Liverpool of, like, in the news, police getting dismissed. I went, why is that? He went, because there's at least fucking one nearly every day in college. And that's what he said, mate.
Oh, yeah.
And I believed him, mate. I fucking
Stats are out there. Like, this show just picks up on like 4 or 5 incidents, but they're bad enough. Like, proper corrupt, you know what I mean? Like, all on body cam, doing it on body cam and
what it
shagging while
is,
on duty and that.
go on, like, sorry, like, go on.
Nasty, you know. One of them, mate, was a copper, yeah? He had it all on camera, right? Of him picking this, he was out in a patrol car and he picked this drunken woman up, or he offered her a lift. And he advised her to go and see if she could get a taxi, right? And if she couldn't, he would give her a lift home, right? He was on duty. Ooh. She was mortal drunk. And anyway, it turns out he's giving her a lift home in his cop car, yeah? And she's pissed.
And he's come on to her.
She made the report about a couple of days after it happened, right? She rang the coppers up and said, look, I need to tell you something. I've been basically raped by a copper. Or, well, she didn't say rape. She said, I've had sex with a policeman while he was on duty. I'm so embarrassed. And I thought I would just forget about it, but I can't. It turns out her side of the story is he just pulled up in this back road and he's got her bent over in the front seat, right? While he's on duty. But his version of the story was that basically she raped him and he couldn't do anything. He froze.
She raped him?
That's what he said. He said, yeah.
That's
honestly,
weak,
mate,
isn't it?
Honestly, mate, right? She said she could remember. This is what she said in her words. She said, and I can remember, and I've got my face down on the driver's seat and he's behind me. You know what I mean? So that's not getting raped, is it? There were her words. You don't, and you know what, mate, right? He got suspended. He got suspended, right? Turns out he was on full pay for 3 years while it was all getting investigated, right?
Yeah.
And then they investigated it all, right, and believed him. It went to court. He got found not guilty, right?
Yeah.
And it turns out he'd had 180 grand in wages over 3 years for doing that, and he got a full pension. Got a payoff with a full pension.
Yeah. But then them two got it as well. They got the pensions. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking wrong. But that's to keep everything quiet, that. Do you know what I mean? It's to keep everything quiet. They don't go in the fucking news or nothing, mate. And they were telling us that. They had no reason to tell us that, you know what I mean? But they were bragging because they were getting the pension, and I think the pension was like 2,400 a month. You know what I mean? 2,400 a month, mate.
Yeah.
Live royal. Well, not royal life, but you can live well on that out there, mate, in Thailand. But that's where they fucking escaped to anyway. That's where they got off to.
Where do you stand on this G&E? Would you let him on your panel, Jimmy?
Jamie? Fucking not a chance, mate. He's fucking vile, lad.
He's fucking bad, isn't he? Honestly, he's on right at the top of my wouldn't have punch in the face list.
Listen, mate, he needs his head feelings only by like a specialist. Like,
he's lost the plot, and like he's just like They're
Yeah.
7 hours ahead. Are they 7 hours ahead in Thailand from us?
Yeah. When the clocks go back in it.
So basically, you won't. If he's going to bed on at our midnight, right? You're not going to see Jimmy if he goes to sleep for 8 hours. You're not going to see him till about 9 o'clock in the morning, right? From midnight. But you do. It's like as soon as he wakes up, he's jumped on someone's panel, talking
Yeah, you're right.
total
Yeah,
waffle.
because if it's 9 o'clock here, it's 3 or 4 there in the morning.
Yeah.
So
So
you
that's
must be
why you'll
up about
always see
fucking.
him pop up on these lives that are starting
Yeah.
about, or they're still going at 2 a.m. over here. He's just getting up and he's jumping straight on.
I don't get it with the fella, to be honest. But I don't watch him or nothing. Do you know what I mean? I don't go on his channel or nothing like that. Can't be
This
asked listening to him. He's a fucking crank.
this Boudica's quite funny. Have you seen her Boudica?
Yeah, yeah. Who's was
She's
she
on with
on?
Tunezy now. She's
Monks. I
like
think she was on John Monks the other night. Like,
probably she's funnier. Like
yeah. What's
there
the other
is
one?
some.
Paint, is it?
You are.
Is it Paint, aka Laura?
No, no, I get them mixed up actually. Yeah, because the avatar looks a little bit similar, but no, Boudica's from Devon or somewhere, and she proper cider and all that drink.
It's like
She's
a
a proper
Bristol
fan.
accent, isn't it? Wow.
And I don't know about Paint. I'm not sure where Paint's from. She could be from the same area. Like I'm not sure.
But she could be
Could
from
be wrong.
down south, like, Bristol onwards, like Devon ways, Exeter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, I
Oh,
just
they're
ask
all over.
people like where they're from. I don't, you know what I mean?
So who was on your last? Was that your last live when you were pissed off? You didn't want it.
No, I've done one since, but that had to fucking come off because of
What happened in that one again? The last one. When was this?
Tuesday. Was it Tuesday?
Tuesday. What? Tuesday night was it?
Tuesday night, yeah. Um,
Missed all of that. Like,
so 5-1 up anyway. Few come in, there was like 35 in at one point. But then there was Jim Smith. I was watching Jim's, and then he said he was ending the live. So he ended the live, but I went there when he ended the live. I bounced onto who did the bounce onto? I don't know whether it was Boss Dogs. I don't know. I bounced on someone's anyway, and then I heard that Jim had thingy his live, and that, so I fired one up, and then someone said to me, "Oh no, he was only he was coming back on." No, he did say he was coming back on, but I didn't know that, like. But I fired one up, and it was dead chills and that, mate. Good. 3.5 hours, and at the end,
who
fucking
was on with you?
Peter
Like,
cut. It was cut. Put it on. I'm not blaming cut or not. You know what I mean? It's down to me to tell cut. You know what I mean? But I said to cut, if you want to put it on, put it on. But when we listened to it, like, we were like, fuck up, mate, fucking else goes. You'll have to fucking delete this, and to know,
what
mate.
was it like? What was it?
What do you mean?
What was it? What was
Fucking
it? A
when
link he was sharing or something? Or
no, when Paddy was fucking having it with what's his name, Billy.
what? But it was
Billy.
a recording that he played on your channel, or is that what you said?
No, I think it was live, mate.
All right.
He was down the road from his house, but Billy was asking him to go to the house, and he wouldn't go to the house because there's kids there. It's right, gotta be
Oh,
respectful for
missed
that,
all
mate.
that. Missed all that.
Yeah, so
Well,
it lasted like 3 minutes, do you know what I mean? But we thought, just in case it goes pear shaped and that.
so
Um,
was the live pictures or were they just banter, shouting at each other and that?
No, you didn't even see Paddy. He was just in like in the street by a park. You know what I mean? And like he was just saying like I'm down the road, fucking down the road.
Mm.
He's got away
Why
with
do they
words,
hate
and he
each other
makes me
like?
fucking laugh, mate.
Why do they hate each other like?
I don't know. This is what I mean. If like I have a bit of time off, mate, even if I have 2 days off, mate, shit's gone down. You know what I mean? When I come back proper, you're like, fuck it now. I missed it again.
That's what I mean. Like, you know, when Pablo used to always say, when he used to come on every
Yeah,
night and he used to say, "Oh, I don't know about this. I haven't heard about this," and we're all thinking, "How can you not have heard about this?" But I honestly believe him now. Honestly, because
yeah,
you just assume that because you're on YouTube, you should know everything that's going on. Like,
yeah.
and
No, you're the channel owner. You should know
there's
everything.
always something going on like that you don't know that everyone
Yeah.
else does. You just miss it.
Listen,
So,
I'm a boring cunt, mate. I work all fucking bastards day, and
yeah,
I just want to come and chill out. You know what I mean?
yeah.
On here and have a laugh. No secret, mate.
You know, could the Irish Bull only ever does lives on a Wednesday? What's all that about? The reason for that.
Mm-hmm.
Ruthless Wednesday, like that's he very rarely does any other than that. But it's always on a Wednesday.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you had 8 people in earlier on, like
How many?
8,
800,
8. No, just 8.
80,
Honestly, mate,
8,
8.
8. He's got
Mm,
only got 2,000. See, the subs they don't mean a thing. The subs, you know, the subs aren't
no,
where to call it, mate. It's views, innit?
yeah. Catch you later, mate.
Who's off there?
Jono, Mick Jono.
Oh, you're off, John. Oh, yeah. That makes John. Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Good night, fella.
Yeah, you go and boss man's, don't you?
Yeah,
Scouts.
yeah.
Funny as fuck, man. Did you see him last week when he was getting them bare numbers, like
The
saying
witch.
saying boss man smashing it and that? He's putting community posts up of like his views on his last vid, like 3,500 views. Swear down on
Listen,
his
I went
live.
into one of his fucking lives, mate, and yeah, there was like 40 in his like chat. You know what I mean?
Oh no,
He was
he's
doing
getting a
there. He
bit.
was doing food. He was doing food. I think he was doing ribeye or something, a ribeye steak or something.
He's put a
He
new
was doing
shot
something.
out tonight. Like put a new shot out tonight.
What's that?
He's put another shot out tonight, so I don't know what it is. It'll probably be like a stat of how many views he's had this month or something. You know, he's probably just had it. He's recapping or something. And he's got these massive numbers and that.
Who's this boss man?
Yeah, is that what it is? What's that? Look at him.
Is he
Man's
still in
popping
it?
at the
Yeah,
ball.
still in, isn't
Man's popping at the ball.
he?
I'll let me see if I can get it on my phone, boss man. There.
Did you see that in the chat, like?
You know what?
Did you
Is it?
see that in the back shot?
No, I never ever look in the back chat, me. You know, mate. Let's have a look.
I
Oh,
know the
right, I've
same.
got you. Yeah,
I have to be told.
that's a bit obvious, that though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Don't
to
you
see
think?
though.
It's like that's probably what I would have first said. Like, but
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You're making it a bit
yeah.
obvious to everyone
It's
that.
not a guess though. It's not a guess. Like, it's a fact.
Well, it's all gone by Thursday.
I don't know what the fuck happens, mate. But yeah. Oh yeah, it will be.
How
Yeah.
did you last that long on that? I've asked you this before, Scouts, but knowing you're a bit better now, like, how did you find yourself like co-hosting like 2 channels where like I just would never have put you there. You know what I mean? Knowing you now.
Two channels. What was the other one?
Yeah, there was the other one, wasn't there? There was Roof, the on his panel. What do you call him? Irish Bull. You were on there for a good while, weren't you? But like, and what's his face? Mark Belfast for a bit as well, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, Mark. Yeah.
Both controversial channels, mate, weren't they?
What it was on there, right? When he first come on, when he was on Cesspit.
Yeah.
And you'd just see him, he'd be having a baby, wouldn't he? And he was sound then. Do you know what I mean? He picks up a load of subs and that. And he was sound, mate. And then he just gradually turned. And like, he was the first panel I ever went on, right? So I was a bit brand new and fucking wet behind the ears, to be honest. I learned a lot from it, to be honest, like, you know what I mean?
What do you mean you learned a lot?
I
Learned a
just
lot, what,
learned,
about yourself?
No, just about the fucking sly antics that fucking go on behind the scenes and shit like that, you know what I mean? Yeah, all that bollocks. And like he'd be like, he'd call it banter, but I'd say to them in the back, like, you trying to like make a cunt to me or ridicule me in front of people. I'm like, oh no, it's just banter and all that, but it doesn't sound like banter, lad. You know what I mean? So it was like gradually getting worse and worse, and then I just went like, you know what, you can go fuck off, mate. I'd get him in the back in private, like, do you know what I mean? But and then it was all that fucking one. Apollo fucked off, and then he said Apollo was going to go in on me. Still waiting, mate.
Isn't it? Is that just a rumor that so everyone saying Apollo's dead or he's got cancer or something? Is that just a rumor like that?
Rumor, mate.
You
mate. Listen.
People
Someone said I was fucking dead.
Yeah.
Someone said I was dead on Friday Night, just fucking channel. I got woke up out of bed at 2 o'clock in the morning. Me and my missus be fucking shit, mate. Getting a phone call of someone like, you know people on YouTube, don't you? And like, they phoned me up and he went, I'm just phoning to see if you're alright in that scope. There's a thing on Friday Night just saying like you passed away in a fucking in a series fucking car accidents and that. Fucking right. I went, what? He went, yeah, but I kind of like knew who it was. I might as well say it was the same people who fucking told me, man. It was them. And so what I done was, like, I got up, went down, and went on Fight Night. It was just to put a stop to it, you know what I mean? Also, they weren't getting no fucking airtime from it and that. Yeah, mate. So I've had all that shit. I'm dead, and they were all like, "Fucking hell, we thought you were dead," and that's closer. I mean, it's just a sick cunts on here, innit? But
you reckon Mark Belfast still floating about with another account? Because that is a name that I don't think you're ever going to see it on here again, are you?
yeah,
Not as Mark Belfast, anyway.
As I'll see, be back on, like, as I'll see.
So does that mean everything's true then? Basically, if is that?
No, he's not. No, that was cleared up. That he's not. He's not a bacon. Do you know what I mean? Not whatsoever, mate. That all. The right people in that job confirms it to the Irish lads. It got confirmed to them. You know what I mean? He got checked out, and there was nothing like that on him. It's just like that Jay Belfast, but no, them them rumours, mate, right? They ruin people, them type of rumours. You know what I mean? You know, the bacon rumours and that. They ruin people, mate. If it's not true, mate, because shit sticks, mate.
Not
Do you
gonna
know what I
lie though,
mean?
Scout, I honestly, like, I thought that there was loads of proof for out there and that, and was it not true? None of it.
No, it was not true, because you know who checked it out? No, Ronan.
Yeah,
He got
yeah,
it checked out. He got him checked out and that, mate. And it's all being confirmed, like, online and that. Like, Mark's not, he's not along him, but like, they were bothered about, they were defending him. I was off YouTube for about 3 months about when all this was going on, so I didn't kind of like know what the fuck was going on with them. But they confirmed that it weren't true. It was that Jay, the other Irish lads, that he put them rumours out. Do you know what I mean? And fucking hell, saying no more about that, mate.
yeah,
You can't go around calling people that, mate, and it's not fucking true.
yeah,
You just can't. It finishes people that. Do you know what I mean?
fuck that, like, yeah,
You can know, can it? If you know, it can
but
finish people. And even people that just hear it go, oh, do you know what? I heard he was a bacon, you know. I heard. You with me? And that's how it goes. Do you know what I mean? It gets passed on.
but the thing is, that's obviously like that's stuck now. You know what I mean? If there was if
Oh, yeah.
Tunes had 200 people in, Mark Belfast came in the chat, I bet it would just
Yeah.
be like he'd just get tortured, wouldn't he?
Yeah. 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 But it isn't true. That isn't true, mate. I know that for a fact. Like, Frank Nice will tell you.
Yeah.
Or any of the lads. Yeah, no, Rowan got Adam checked out on that, mate, and he's all clear. He's
It's
all
weird though,
clear.
isn't it? It's like it's weird though
Yeah.
because like say it's all clear now.
It's
It
here.
might as well be true on YouTube because he's no way he can go even go in any chats. You know what I mean? I'm honestly,
No, I know. Well, that's what I'm
I,
saying. It fucking ruins people type of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like,
personally, I wouldn't type anything like that in the chat. But there's plenty of people that will. They won't hesitate. You know what I mean?
oh yeah, the other fellas, and he said to the bar, mate. No one fucks off on his channel. I
Mm.
got calls all that, mate. I went, wait, fuck off, you soft cunt. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, John Smith's just got on tunes, is he?
Prove it, type of
Isn't
thing.
there? Could you hear that?
Turn it up a bit, fly lad.
Tunes, can you hear me? Give me 2 seconds.
So you've got tunes, you've got John Smith, Bob Cart, and
Yeah, not bad.
bottom right.
I just want a quick little chat with Tunes.
So it's because John doesn't normally jump on tunes. Must
No.
have something to say. Like.
Right, look, Tunes, I'm not only speaking to you, I'm speaking to the whole community. Look, right, I don't want to do this. He's gone now, go on. Right, Tunes, look. Yeah. I can't help it, right? I got a soft spot. Look, I'm not the character. Yeah, I'm not going to do a shouty live stream with music. Look, right? People have been. Oh, you're going to do it? You have a slight I can't stay long. Right? I actually like you, right, Tunes? Yeah. I can see you, and don't take this the wrong way. I generally think you're being goon behind the scenes, yeah, and it's a tried and tested, and I'm not going to say, I'm going to keep it from my channel, I'm not going to say their name, yeah. I think you're being groomed, yeah, and I think your channel is being taken over. I'm not going to say names because I don't want to do it on your channel. Both guys, they want to ruin my channel, yeah. Yeah, and I can see your Tunes. Look, deep down inside, you know when you don't drink, I see a different type of guy. Yeah, and you can have a laugh.
John's actually being serious here, though, isn't he? Like, Tunezy's tolerating it for now, but he won't tolerate it for any much longer. Like,
He's trying, like,
to have in your chat. I'll never tell you where to go on YouTube, and I'll never tell anyone where to go on YouTube. But look, what it's a storyline. I can see it. We did.
Tunes can't like be out of the conversation for any longer than like 10 seconds, or he gets bored. Then he just starts talking about himself, like mid-conversation.
People are begging me to host do iTunes, but you know what? I can't fucking do it. Because I come on YouTube to have a laugh, right? Not to ruin people's mental health. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to mention their names. I'm going to keep it for my channel, yeah? I'm going to do a live stream. There's going to be no music, no intro, no nothing like that.
John, you've got quiet now.
Tunes, wait there. And what has been happening? Go on, Paul.
Mad though, because this is live now. This is like happening now, you know, right?
I will do it, Barney. See, I mean, Johnny's up.
Still there?
Yeah.
Go on, you go, John.
I thought you'd gone there.
Yeah, you shut up and stop and get
Listen.
Oh, he's kicked him off.
Do you know what I mean? Right,
Kicked him
anyway, what,
Kicked John off.
I think he's kicked John off, yeah, and left Bobcat and Jaggy up. I don't know what's going on there, because I had it on silent, but obviously been talking about John, and John's doing the live in 10 minutes now.
Yeah. What are you
Honestly,
doing? Are you flying over, or are you flying over?
What time is it now? I'm going to do another 10 minutes, and
Just wait for them to go live, innit, Mug? Moon. Fly. Oh, no.
yeah, I'll do that when John. Let us know when John goes live, because everyone who was in here is all in tunes anyway. Everyone's in there.
Everyone
What
goes
did you make?
everywhere.
What did you make of that, those scouts? That was bad. That Axel and that Rachel and Leo and that. Did you see all that?
Never seen it. Never seen it,
That
mate.
was heavy, that, right? That was heavy.
This is what I mean. It's fucking gone dead hateful on here, isn't it?
It's just crazy, YouTube, man. Like, this Axel and Rachel, yeah, I'd seen them about, but they never really come in my channel, right? But the other night I did a quiz, and they were in for 2 hours, like, bouncing in the chat, like, really going for it in the quiz. And I think Axel comes second anyway, right? But that's all. I didn't know all the shit that they were having through the day, you know, monks, and there was loads of arguing and that. I didn't see any of that. So to me, they were just.
I know lately, Monks has been like that, hasn't it, lately? And Monk's not usually like that, you know.
So as soon as I come off the quiz thing, right, I said, oh, thanks to everyone. I turns over to Monks, and no lie, mate, about 10 minutes after, that Rachel was on the panel going full throttle on that Valley girl and going all gangster, and I was like, what the hell's going on here? Yeah. And I still couldn't tell you what the main issue was, but there's been a lot of flirting going on and people saying they're in love with people, you know, they don't know.
Mate.
It's heavy, that, yeah.
YouTube, mate, fucking hell. Go get yourself on Puff, plenty of fish. You know what I mean? This ain't the platform for women.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, I'll pick up for my mate Leo, right? Because I think Leo is just a geezer, you know what I mean? He's one of the lads for me. He's like a gadget, you
Leo
know?
Sounds. Leo from Monks.
You could tell. You could tell you know for a fact it wasn't him who brought all this up. Like he still was reluctant to say what he wanted to say. He got pushed to saying all that, you know what I mean? And
he got pushed to say? Did you say that?
No, I mean he's. Well, yeah, he did, yeah, because he's not the type to. He wasn't going to make a big deal of anything, right? But it's got brought up.
Here. That's what I was like.
He's had enough, and he's thought, right? I'm going to tell you what really happened, but tell he was out of his. That's not like him. He has done it before, but I know he sound, but it just shows you the shit man that goes on there.
Yeah. Honestly, mate, it's worse than outside, isn't it? Sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I know any couple that have met on YouTube, right? That have actually met and are happy they've been together and lasted.
I do. Well, it's
Yeah.
lasted up to now, same.
Well, you know what? I don't know. It's been that just a quick mention. I haven't seen either of them for a few days, right? But prior to that, I know Shirley was getting into some massive arguments with people, proper getting loads of shit, and I didn't see Tim anywhere. So I don't know, people were just starting, they're going in on them quite heavy, but I haven't seen Tim. I haven't seen Tim for days.
Yeah.
Right,
No,
but
yeah, I haven't. When I think about it, I haven't seen him. He used to always come in my chat because he was one of me. He was one of like the top mods, wasn't he, on the community?
But apart from them two, anyway, there isn't there's hardly any. Is there? They all seem to just be crazy, like weekends or lasting a few weeks, and then it's always ends back to it.
Yeah. You don't get no shit though, really, do you? Like, or have you?
Yeah.
Have you like in the past?
You know what? The most shit I had was only the other week, and it was hilarious. Man, where Tunezy just kept winding Tunezy up, and he just be like, because I was somebody new, like having to go at him because he'd already had to go at everyone else on YouTube. He
Yeah,
just
didn't
jumped
he
on
know
it.
you?
He just jumped on it. He sort of knew me, yeah. But he just jumped on it, a little channel like me, one comment, and he started making loads of posts up in there about how I'm boring and shit. Oh, he's
Oh, he
just
said it about me, and he said, for going in on him. So what I mean, never went in on him.
yeah.
I asked him a few fucking questions, and he didn't like it. Basically, that was it. He fucking just lost the plot, mate. No one has said to them, well, why are you coming on here? Fucking no, laugh. Oh, fuck off.
Madness, isn't it?
Yeah, you fucking win.
Like,
Sick of listening to
you
it,
can
lad.
guarantee, I mean, I think he's done, I don't know how long he's been on, right? But you can tell in his voice that he's changing already. Like, he's going to lose it in a minute.
Yeah, it's getting there.
He's only a few comments away from it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Night, Dave, lads.
And that's his problem. Yeah, man. Good to see Dave on, like. Good shout, that.
I haven't seen him for a bit neither. See, you know what? It's, a lot of people just aren't coming on, are they? And that's just it. You know what I mean? I've noticed a good few people that used to come on and not coming on now. You know what I mean?
You know what, mate? There was a good shot out with thing on tonight. What I've been waiting for. About
like
Stephen Friend.
Yeah,
About
like,
Fredgie. You don't watch him about.
Mate.
Can you?
No, mate. Makes me fucking hair stands up. He's a creepy cunt and like.
That's weird, that, like, because I can see where you're coming from, but I can still watch him. I can, like, get past that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know whether.
Get past it, you mean? Yeah, I just.
I just, like, I know exactly what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying, right? And, like, I know all the stories and everything, but how is it, like, that I can still watch and you can't?
He's a creepy cunt, like, come on. He's a fucking creepy man, mate. Creepy fucking
He is,
man.
yeah, he is, like, he is. But doesn't, like, I don't really watch it for him. I only watch it if he's got someone good on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he thought, but I can put up with him if he's got someone good on it, put it that way. But you seem to like where you can't even watch him. That's bad, that, isn't it?
No, not at all, mate. Like the other fucking fella he used to be with as well. Talon G.
Oh, Darren G.
Fucking hell, mate.
What?
Honestly.
So when you put Darren G on, like, what does it say to you? What is it? What
I
can you
don't put
handle?
Talon. I don't put him on,
Not for
mate.
if you did. If you
Well,
did
if I
though,
did
what
what?
was it? What is it that's pissing you off about him?
Well, I know him from.
Oh, he's off. Tunes is off. Just kick them all off.
Me.
Yeah, yeah, man. Know what you mean? Yeah.
Fucking terrorising fucking people, but you know, loads
Mm.
of them. Big gang of them, mate. So you couldn't fight fucking sleep in, mate. So you don't know.
Hey, Joe,
That's it. All of them, lad. Twist them up to fuck. Daft cunts. Makes you
did
consider
you
it
say
too, lad.
John Smith was going live? Did you say?
No, you said it, mum. Fly. Why do I keep calling you, mum? Has he gone live, Fly?
I know he did say in the chat.
That's what I mean. That's why I said to you, wait till he goes on because John will say
Yeah.
you go on in 10 minutes and it'll be half an hour. Do you know what I mean?
Mm. So, what about Frenchie? Would you watch a document? Would you watch a podcast if it was James English and Frenchie?
James English, don't mind James English. Yeah,
What do
don't
you think of
mind James.
Frenchie though?
No, the devil.
The devil, aye, because he did you see Billy Moore's video this week where it was the top 10 gangsters, the top 10 hardest people in Liverpool?
No, I haven't seen. I like Billy as well, Billy Moore.
Yeah, well, Frenchie was number one most like feared gangster in Liverpool or hardest gangster in
He
Liverpool or something.
was, mate. That's why I had the nickname, the devil. He was evil, mate.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I've seen the trailers for this podcast that was just got premiered tonight, and the trailers it was like Frenchie telling all the stories of when he was in prison and that, like
And can fight,
the
you know,
prison
mate.
stories.
Kickboxing.
Oh, aye, he's like some of the clips I've heard. Sounds mad. Sounds mad. Like loads of good prison stories and that, you know. Because they've all had a little dig at Yami B, haven't they? They all seem to be turning Yami B into like a bit of a character, you know, a bit of a like for people to
Yami.
laugh at, isn't he, over here? I know
He
John
just
Smith was
keeps
phoning.
himself to himself, though, doesn't he, Yami? Really. What is it,
He
Yami,
does,
I'm
yeah.
thinking about? Sort of thinking, oh no, I'm thinking about Marvin fucking. The one that. Oh, what's his name? Living in London.
Was
Remember he
that?
died in the car. That was. Who
Oh,
was
that was
that?
one eyed Marvin, wasn't it, Marv?
Yeah. Yeah. I thought you meant him. Sorry.
All
No,
right,
but
Paul.
Marvin.
Yeah.
He keeps himself. What did you reckon on that? Did you reckon that was Jag that diving in the car and I think it was set up or what? By the two of them.
If that was set up right, that is just some twisted, weird people. You know what I mean? Doing that, setting that up.
But they do for views though, don't they? You know, we're
Do
talking
you
YouTube.
do you reckon they do though? Seriously?
Yeah, mate, fucking hell. You've seen worse like what people do for views on here, mate, than that. Think about it.
So, do you reckon anything that? Because you know when Darren G put a video out, didn't he, where someone was going to hit him with a bike seat or something, and like you can't, the
Yeah,
back window got smashed out, and people were saying that was set up.
it was
Remember, it
might
was
have
all
been.
on video, and they were saying it was set up. Darren
Yeah,
G,
but
when
it can
Darren G
still
got
it can
attacked.
still be set up. Someone recording it. Just for
Yeah, but
views,
he got
innit?
attacked with a bike seat. while walking to the shop
You
or
never got
something,
it.
and then
You never got it with it though. But you just, you know what I mean. The lad, the lad went to it, and don't forget, you never got
what?
sussed with it.
What about the one where on the boat where the lad was going to stab him and that when he come off that barge or whatever? Remember down the dock?
Nah, don't remember that,
Didn't you
mate.
see that one? That one was
No,
even. That one was worse. He was arguing full on like this lad was going to get a machete or him and
like for
Darren G. Yeah, without
Darren
about a year
G.
ago. Yeah, he's kicking right off with some lad. He's arguing with him in the street, but there's a boat. So they're on like a barge or something. Must be down like
Yeah,
the canals or something. Proper going toe to toe. But it's all on live.
yeah.
Mm. I can't remember the exact thing, but it's definitely out there. You couldn't
You
tell.
can't come. You can't come in Liverpool, then, mate. He's on the wanted list, isn't he?
Has he still got that mad set? He's got another channel now, hasn't he? Has he still got that mad setup where he's got all these like Apple things? You can see he's been in prison, can't you? It's like
Yeah.
it's like military setup. It is like nothing moved. Everything's perfect, isn't it?
Posters on the wall and that.
He's like got an OCD thing going on with the iMac, with the Apple Macs, hasn't he? He's got like 3 or something. They're all perfectly like placed.
He got them donated, didn't he? No.
I mean, it's like OCD at its best, isn't it? Yeah, John's got a live setup, but just he's due on now, but he's running late. Oh, he's going in on Ice Queen.
Has he gone live now?
Just waiting, yeah, there's 28 waiting. Ice Queen grooms tunes his chat. Julian calls Patrick Ward.
Oh, listen,
He's that.
Bazzy's the wrong one to be calling out, let me tell you.
Oh, no, you
Because
just don't need that
he
smoke, do
fucking
you?
will turn up.
You don't need the smoke, do you?
No.
Everyone's just legged it there, Scousers, only me and you left. Everyone's legged it.
To
So,
John.
yeah, should we go over there, mate, right?
Yeah.
See what's
Stay there,
happening,
man.
but
Speak to you. Stay there for a minute. I'm speak to you in the back.
all right. Right, do I end it like?
Yeah, just don't. No, I just press the red button. I just stay there. You stay there.
Yeah,
Just
right,
press end.
everyone. Nice one
Yeah,
for
big up the chat. Go on.
listening to
Go on,
us
Fred.
for the last few hours. Just was nothing special. Just a bit stoned and yeah, you know the one. We'll see
You
you
know the
all over,
drill.
John.